Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Northernlion Live Super Show, the Wednesday, March 8th, 2017 edition. I, as always, am your host, Northernlion, joined by my esteemed co-host, Broccoli Smile.
Hey, everybody. What intro did you do today?
I used the Cowboy Bebop intro.
All right, did they approve?
No, Chad hates it, actually, apparently.
Oh, on my end, somebody said best intro. That's why I asked.
Just like, well, that's good. I'm glad somebody's into it, but I hate that we've got, by the way, Rob's here as well.
Hi, Rob.
Hello.
Welcome back to the streaming domain.
Yeah. Hey. Hold on. Is it?
All right. Well, I don't like the new democratic intro process. I designed my whole life about making my workflow very efficient. Mondays are this intro, Wednesdays are this intro, Thursdays are this intro. And now, people just want to get in a shouting match before the intro starts about what intro it's going to be. And if it's not the right intro, they go, oh, wrong intro.
You know they want to get in a shouting match regardless.
That is true. I mean, it is kind of the spirit of the show, so I can't disagree with you there.
It's the first thing they could have a problem with.
Look, I got a bone to pick on today's show.
I'm sure
and
you
we'll
do.
pick that bone during Isaac. And then in our middle section, we're going to play Gang Beasts. And then in our final section, we're going to play...
Pinturillo.
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 Hey, Pinturillo.
Pinturillo.
I like that this is a new character, and his name is Pinturillo.
Hello, I am a Pinturillo, and I shall give you my juices.
Oh.
Do you own a juicery? Is that...
Yes, I own the many juicery. It is a very good time. You have a great time at my juicery. It's fantastic.
Why are you giving away the juices for free, you racist caricature?
I think you start out giving them a free sample, and then they want to buy it after that.
You give them the first hit for free.
Yeah,
That's
just give
right.
them a taste.
Okay.
Just let them taste at the back of their throat.
I'm going to taste your juices too.
We're gonna get juiced?
Everybody gets juiced.
This is a juice exchange?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Juices will be exchanged.
Mr.
All right.
Pinturillo, you need to keep it in your pants, mister.
Somebody should give us a seed, though.
What do you want to play? Isaac?
Sure.
I want to play as
why.
the Rob character.
Roberts.
All right. Isaac's seed is J3TB.
Okay.
J3TB.
332R.
Oh God.
332R.
332R, yeah.
All right, I'm starting this. I don't know. This stream started in a weird place.
Mr. Pinturillo, is that weird?
I thought Mr. Pinturillo... Well, I don't understand the connotation of Mr. Pinturillo. Do you bring old juices to... Well, I mean, I'll just ask him directly, I suppose. Do you bring old juices to Pinturillo's juicery, or do we get a free juice for giving you our biological juice?
I designed Pinturillo juicery.
That was a very ambiguous answer to a question that I really wanted to have an unambiguous answer.
Well, that's too bad in Juice Town.
You know.
That's not how it works here.
So you designed it then?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Can you
Well, I
tell
mean,
me
here's the
more
thing.
about where you got the idea?
You just me. That's idea.
Okay, so you're a little bit Russian now too?
I thought, yeah, you started maybe being Danny Trejo, and then you became from Afghanistan.
What is the matter, Strader? You never seen a headless man on a tortoise before?
I have, actually.
On the one hand, I don't want to get juiced.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand,
I do.
you ever go to a cold press juicery? A juice is $7.50.
Yeah, you gotta charge a lot when it's fresh.
Yeah,
But it's too
like a good deal.
It's too fresh.
It's
Too
not
cold
a good... I've gotten it on occasion. Wouldn't say I get it on the regular, but I've gotten it on occasion. It's too much money for a juice, dude. It's expensive.
We hot press our juice at the...
You hot press it?
Oh, yes.
Are you sure you're a juicery and not a stewery?
Oh, we do a little bit of both. You know, you need diversification.
You're a very erudite business owner.
Oh yes, you know, it's the modern man, entrepreneurs in the millennium.
You should go on Shark Tank, Mr. Pinturillo.
Oh, I have. You know, Cheeto Dracula? Me and him go way back.
Who the fuck is Cheeto
No,
Dracula?
I know Cheeto Dracula. I know all about him.
He's actually a very kind man.
Did
Who
you
is
get
Cheeto
some of his
Dracula?
juices?
Oh, he's got the best Cheeto juices.
Get the
greatest.
Cheeto juices.
Yeah, oh, they're fantastic. You have no idea.
Who is Cheeto Dracula?
Don't worry about it. Just because
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
know, you don't gotta worry about it.
Because if that's not a character, that should be a character. Because, like, Cheeto Dracula is way more interesting than Pinturillo, who may or may not be wanted in, like, 10 states.
He's not wanted
I'm very
except for
wanted.
delicious juice.
Dead or alive.
That's a good start. I like that.
Yeah, no, it's going pretty well, I'd say. You guys excited for PAX East?
Yeah.
I can't say that I am since I'm not going, unfortunately, but other than that, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Strikes me as valid, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you guys have a
apologies.
great time, though.
Yeah, you know. This is get very, very trashed and all that.
I have
The
to
nature of
say, like, this is such a minor complaint, but
Yeah.
I live, like, a pretty cushy life to the point where it becomes, like, almost a major complaint. Basically what I'm getting at is I recognize that I'm out of touch, which is worse than being in touch, certainly much worse than being touched, but better than being out of touch and not realizing.
Have you said what the complaint is yet, or am I
So the
missing something?
complaint-
Yeah, no, it hasn't started.
Tomorrow, I have to get up at like 6 a.m. to make it to this fucking airplane. And you're like, oh, that's good. You know, get a good start on your day. You take that early morning flight, get to Boston, have a good time. We arrive at Boston, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Fuck you, planet Earth.
Yeah, well, Jess had a 14-hour travel schedule to get here.
You're including all the downtime around it, right? Because, like, there's no way it's 14 hours just flying.
No, well, it wasn't. It's not just flying. It was, you know,
The layover
she-
and the waiting and all that.
Well, no, she had to take a train to the airport, so it has like a four
Oh,
hour,
Lord.
right? Yeah, 4-hour train to
Wait,
a
she's
6-hour
right
flight.
there?
Yeah, she's sitting right next to me. Yeah. She's got. You can ask her whatever
Yes.
questions. Yeah.
Yeah, see, she can speak for herself then, you chauvinist.
I didn't know she was right there. I would have asked her
Yes.
directly.
Yeah, on International Women's Day, no less. You're,
Jesus Christ, Rob.
Well, I keep her quiet. You know, it's important that she
Okay,
knows her
now.
place.
Oh, God.
That's why you always take the night flight heading east. But I can't. I think there's like, you know, there's two kinds of people. There's people who do well on like zero sleep, and there's people who do well on... Wait, this metaphor makes no sense. See, the point is, I can't sleep on airplanes. That's the long and the short of it. So if I took the night flight, I would spend a whole sleepless day. I'd much rather just get like 4 hours of sleep tonight and try to wing it on that.
Yeah, if I ever have a choice, I just don't sleep before a plane ride so that I can sleep on the plane. You know.
But that, I mean, if that works, you're a genius. But
Yeah.
if you find yourself in the situation where you didn't sleep, and then you get on the airplane, and
Yeah.
you still can't sleep because of, you know, whatever reason. I'm not even, like, anxious on airplanes anymore. I just still can't sleep on them for whatever reason. You find yourself entering this, like, altered state of psychosis the longer the flight is. You haven't slept in, like, 36 hours, and you're on this, like, stinky airplane,
Yeah.
watching
I've-
the shitty movies.
I've done a couple of overnight flights now, and I don't understand how anyone can sleep.
Yeah. I
Every
actually
minute, they're like, you need some more water? You need a food? Do you need anything?
a food.
I'm gonna take your napkin now. I'm gonna take your cup now. I'm gonna walk by and just tap you on the shoulder for no reason. How do you sleep?
You fly on, like, asshole airlines?
Yes. American Airlines, otherwise known as Asshole Airlines.
American asshole. Stay away from me.
Shit writes itself.
Yeah. No, I mean, I told you the one time that I flew first class, they were like super crazy pushy, and I was like, dog, like I just want some personal space, man. Like,
Yeah, I can understand.
What are they pushing you about?
they
taking some?
like, yeah, like when
Some more prosecco, sir.
like no, it was like
I'm sorry, Rob.
Would you
Apparently
like
that
the
wasn't
cream of apple juice?
wasn't up to your standards as far as a joke goes. I got My bad, I suppose. I'll try harder next time.
Apologies, I almost sucked the headphone out of Jess's ear, so I had to.
You almost sucked it right out?
Oh, I almost sucked it right out. Yeah, I sucked it right out of her ear. I'm multitasking here. You know, she's
That's
here,
so
course,
hot.
So. Yeah. Oh, I know.
What do you mean you're multitasking though?
It was a sex joke, but obviously.
Oh, I see. All right.
Yeah.
Jess,
But,
I'm sorry.
It's hard to orgasm and do the NLSS at the same time.
The life you've chosen.
It's true. No, but like they like the dude, like when it was dinner time, the dude like came over. Like I was just kind of like I was like half passed out, and all of a sudden he just like kneels down next to me really hard and it moves my arm,
unzips your
pulls
fly?
out the
Hey, buddy.
and he started sucking me. Whoa! Oops, hello, who was that? Wait, who said who? Hey, buddy.
That apparently it was my best voice ever because it was unrecognizable.
That was you?
Wait, you didn't know that was him?
I thought Dan had come in. To be totally honest with you.
I
that's
imagine
like
Aaron was greeting his cat.
Hey, buddy.
But anyway, he came in and he pulled the little tray out and just like slapped the thing down. He's like, "You want anything else, sir?" I'm like, "No, I didn't know that I was getting this, so thank you. No, that's good." And then like it got to the point where there were so many things like that by the end he was just gonna come aggressively put a hot towel on my face, and I was like, no, I'm good. Thank you though, I'm good. And he's like, he was holding it like in front of my face. He's like, oh.
I've never had anyone say this before. Did you get to the point where you had so much shit on the tray in front of you that it was actually toppling over like a pyramid?
No, it wasn't that bad, luckily.
Because
I get resentful sometimes because, like, if we're on a flight that has a meal,
Yeah.
you don't have a whole lot of space, right?
Not at all. You can't even move your elbows.
Ironically, but yeah, you're up in the air, but you don't have any space. So I eat like my meal. Kate eats her meal, and then she'll finish her meal.
Yeah.
I don't know why that came out so weird. And she'll like put her tray on top of my tray.
Nice spread.
And then put like her legs up so she can sleep. And I'm like, excuse me? You think I've got a whole room of space here? I can't hold 2 trays. This thing is built for 1 tray and 1 tray only. I didn't get a 2-tray seat.
Do you not do the conglomeration effect where as you start eating things in the pile, you start to find ways to put them together like a puzzle?
Oh, I do.
Oh,
I
hell
do
yeah.
do that for sure.
I call
you
that
said
the
dude.
conglomeration effect,
I
by the way.
understand. I don't disagree with your explanation of that.
Do you guys
Sensible.
put your water bottles or canned soda in the little
The
back?
flap?
Where
Yeah,
the
the
fuck
kangaroo
you getting
flap.
the can?
They give you the can.
Well, yeah, sometimes they'll give you the can, or sometimes they'll pour it out, out of the can, and then they'll use the other half on someone else. And
Yeah.
oftentimes I'll just be like, "Nah, dog, just leave the can here." And they're like,
Oh,
"All
big
right."
man.
Yeah, I know.
I'll take the can.
I've been given the can. I've
Yeah.
never asked for the can.
Oh, I asked for the can. I want the whole can. The
I
half the
should
thing
ask for the
is
can.
yeah, because half the cup is ice, and it's like a tiny little cup.
Yeah.
You
want the
paid for
can
that
soda.
goddamn ticket. You should have the can.
Exactly.
Have you ever had it like? This has only happened to me once or twice, but those cups on the airplane are very, very small, like you said. Sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I'll take like an apple juice, and then by the
Like the
time
cream of
they've
apple
served
juice.
the person next to me, the apple juice is gone, and then they just take my cup and fill it up again, and I'm like, sir, if I could give you a tip, I would, because that is immaculate service right there.
Yeah.
Haven't you had them take the cup and then give you another cup and then fill it and then take it and then give you another cup?
That doesn't bother me.
That's so wasteful.
But it's not my decision to waste it. We're wasting either time or the planet Earth here, and
Okay. We've chosen which side of that fence we're on.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, excuse me, can you reuse this cup? He's gonna be like, yeah, fucking asshole. How about you reuse this?
They could just
Don't tell me how
start
to do
with
my
like,
job.
you pick your flight's beverage, and then that's your beverage for the flight, and you're gonna get the same beverage in the same cup.
I understand that. I never want 2 different beverages, and if you do, fucking tough
Shame
it out.
on
You
you.
can drink water for like 4 hours, or you can drink, ginger ale for 4 hours.
There's always somebody that wants the goddamn white wine.
Yeah.
In Pinturillo land, we give juice in separate cups.
Oh,
And then we juice you in your own cup, baby.
that sounds alright.
But that was You know, I will say that for all of, it's not really going to be an ordeal. It's like, I don't know, it's like 20 hours of travel, but 90% of that is just the time zone change. Don't even try to question the math on that one. But either way, all I've got to do is make it halfway through the flight from, you know, our connection to Boston. And then you can have the first beer and all of a sudden you're now good to go.
Life melts away like butter.
Exactly.
Waffles.
Like what life melts away like a butter waffles.
Butter waffles.
Joie de waffle.
I do actually hate flying. Like, it's just... honestly, the main thing that I hate about flying is just sitting in the airport. It's like you have to get there so early, and then you go through all the security and all the other stuff, and, you know, it's just annoying. It's an annoying process, and I want to whine about it.
I know this is just going to play more into the idea of I'm 100 years old.
Nah.
I don't necessarily like flying. But I like the experience of flying because, first off, planes are cool. Yeah. Secondly, I get an excuse to eat a shitty meal at the airport. Like, there's no world in which I'm ever going to be like, hey, honey, you want to, like, drive 30 minutes to go to Church's Chicken so I can eat 4 pieces of fried chicken? Like, but if we're at the airport, I can be like... you know, like, there's really only the Church's is in this terminal, so I guess I've got no choice but to eat a whole fried chicken. So,
I suppose I'll eat an entire pack of Cinnabons today.
Exactly. Like, and then you're also like, I don't think that I'm going to die on an airplane anymore, but for a long time I did. But in the back of my head, I'm still like,
all the time.
Yeah, I mean, every time I got on an airplane, I was 50-50 about whether I was going to get off on the other side.
You'd seem cheerful, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you'd come out super, like, dark and nihilistic about how you're about to die. It's very unexpected. It was like
not
Josh
about
that one time.
Just expecting to, you know, or at least recognizing that it's a possibility. But the other thing is that you have a great excuse to eat shitty food because you might die. I mean, in your logical brain, you're like, I'm not gonna. But then the waitress is like, you know, can I get you anything to drink? And you're like, oh, why not? This might be the last meal I ever have in my life. Sure, you know, just bring the bottle.
I'll keep the can. I'll have some canned wine.
Do they make wine in a can?
I was just gonna say, is that the one vessel you cannot buy wine in?
I don't know why. This is like the worst possible. We found it. The worst thing you can drink that isn't literal poison is like hot wine out of a can.
Oh,
I don't know how it gets in there.
That's awful.
It's actually
wine in a can.
Boiled vinegar.
You know what Jess has told me, and she's sitting right next to me now, so she can confirm it.
Yes.
Okay, so what she has had in a can that I had no idea came in a can, hot dogs.
Oh.
No.
Yeah. Apparently, hot dogs in a can.
No.
We did get sent a bunch of canned sausages from Germany that we were very polite in receiving and never ate. But they're still in my cupboard here.
It's good that you're polite about it.
Were they from Austria? Were they from Vienna?
I don't know.
It's Vienna, Minnesota, I thought we established last time.
Here, I'm gonna go check the name. Give me 1 second here.
I am curious. All right, someone else in chat said so common in Europe. I wasn't the one that said it. It was someone else in chat. It wasn't me this time. Apparently, it's common in Europe to have canned hot dogs, dude. That's crazy.
Based on the anecdotal evidence of one person.
Well, now two. Now two. We
Okay,
have two. That's a huge sample size considering how many humans there are on Earth. What is there? Like 15 or 30, right?
I don't eat hot dogs from a can on stream, but I will eat or lick as many Legend of Zelda Switch cartridges as I can find.
Yeah.
Threw it out.
Oh, shit.
Roasted.
Apologies to that person who sent their canned sausages.
Nick, did you lick your
for a week?
Did you lick your Switch cartridges?
I didn't get it for Switch. I have it on Wii U. I was just saying that I will lick all of them when I get the chance.
Wait, you have to lick them because you want to taste how bad they taste?
Yeah.
No, it's just, you know, it's what you do now.
I licked it.
How was it?
I mean, it was not good. I will get that out of the way. But I don't know what these people who, like, you've seen the videos of them, they lick the Switch cartridge and they go like...
They lose their fucking mind, like they're about to die.
Is this what happens if you, like, only eat pepperoni pizza? Because,
No,
like...
that's what happens when you're a YouTuber.
I licked it. You're probably right. I licked it and I was like, this is unpleasant, but it's not that bad. It's not like literal poison. It's just unpleasant.
Dude, that'd be hilarious if it turned out that the stuff that they used to turn off kids from eating the cartridges turned out to be toxic, so that the kids just died of poisoning.
Of a
That
thing
would
they never
definitely-
would have put in their mouth in the first place, but did as part of a weird trend because they weren't supposed to.
You just came up with a Black Mirror episode. The mom is always telling her kid that video games will rot their brain, and then, you know, there's a mass marketing campaign for a new Nintendo product, but it's not called Nintendo. It's called, like, you know, Funcom or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it kills all these people. You know, called mom, etc., etc. End scene.
Because
And then you have to
they
add in
licked the discs, or what?
Doesn't matter. You know, that's for the people with actual talent to figure out.
There needs to be some sort of social media is evil aspect of it too in there. A little bit more of that. You know, like maybe they use Twitter to contract poisoning.
See, okay, there's this is like the most spoilable, like, acceptable to spoil episode of Black Mirror, I think.
Okay.
What's
Your funeral.
Season 5, episode 1?
Okay, yeah.
You know, the one where they rate people. I forget what it's called.
Yeah,
but-
yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
you didn't say that with enough clarity of what word that was, but okay.
Oh, well, blame Discord, because for me it sounded just fine.
Rate people.
R-A-T-E.
Yeah.
And then everybody goes, or not season 5, season 3. Sorry, my
I knew
mistake.
which one you meant.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm like way off here, but because they give them 5 stars. Anyway, the point is, I've seen people like on my Facebook, they go like, you know, took an Uber today and thought about giving the driver 5 stars, and then I was like, oh, Black Mirror's become real. And I was like, okay, I get it. It sucks that we have like publicly available ways to judge people's worth to society. But if you're driving, you ever seen that like viral video of the Uber driver who's playing the fucking clarinet while he drives the Uber?
Yeah.
That's why the ratings have to exist. It's not.
Yeah.
If you're a 3 or a 4 or a 5, we're all good. But they gotta have a system for the dude who's like, you know, trying to sell you his mixtape or play you a fucking jam on the clarinet while he's driving you someplace.
Hey, I have no problem with a merit-based system, a pseudo-meritocratic system in
Planetary, yeah.
Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with. I mean, like when you extend it to, you know, government and other scary things, then okay, sure. But like in business stuff, I mean, yeah, why not? I mean, it's just to help, you know, you find out if this business is for you, kind of thing.
You know what happens, though, is you end up with that silly shit, and this is really not a big deal, but you end up with every interaction you have, they're like, we need you to go on that survey, and we need you to answer these questions about how our interaction was, because I'm going to lose my job.
Yeah, actually,
That's
that happened to me with the cleaning lady. Like, she was, like, hovering over me while I was rating her.
Yeah.
And I was just like... And I was like, I don't know, what do you want me to say? Just like, you know, just that I did a good job and, you know, 5 stars and stuff.
They will only accept perfect scores on most of those review things, too.
Yeah.
Anything shy of that, you're not performing
But
up to standard.
Have you guys like adjusted your scale? Like, the way that I rate a business interaction is way different than the way that I rate like a video game. If the transaction, if the transaction occurred the way it's supposed to, that's a 5. Like you gotta go, you gotta mess up pretty fucking bad to get like a 3. But I will say, one time we had these movers. We hired them, even though we only had like 3 pieces of furniture to move. So it was like easiest job in the world. It was like a mattress and a sofa and then like a chest of drawers or something like that. So we're like, hey, you guys can just like take this mattress and like throw it out, right? Because we got a new one. And they're like, well, you're just going to throw that out? One of the guys on the team was like, yeah, I'll take it. So he let, we're like, yeah, dude, this is reduce, reuse, recycle, right? Like we're saving the planet. And then he's like, okay, I'm just going to leave it outside of your old apartment building. And like, we'll come back with the truck and pick it up later. And we're like, no problem, dude. It's out of our hair. Your problem now. Except like 2 days later, we got a call from our old landlord who's like, hey, what the fuck? There's like this weird old mattress outside of the building and it's turning off prospective tenants. And then, we got like an email from the moving company and they're like, well, we'd really like it if you enjoyed our services, if you could give us 5 stars. We're like a locally owned company and stuff like that. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna. I didn't give them a 2. I just didn't review them. But I hope that they're like, I wonder why we didn't get a review from those guys. They're probably like, they're just lazy. They're snobs.
I mean, you could have clarified and told them that
they
maybe
don't deserve the clarification, in my opinion.
What if he forgot?
That'll
Maybe he
show him.
didn't really need the mattress. Like, if it's a man who needs a mattress, he doesn't go on his mattress moving job and he's like, you know what, I'll take it. You know what I mean? He's gonna keep that shit in storage, is all I'm saying.
I'm mad at him, though.
Yo, you should be. Maybe you should let him know, like, hey, dog, do your shit. That reminds me of the man who said he was gonna buy me a bike and then he never bought me a bike. He was a butthole.
Why do you say that?
Well, because he hit me with his car, and
Oh.
yeah, and so like I was just trying to be a good dude, and I was just like, yeah, you know what, dude, like whatever, it's not that big, because he was all just like,
Was he like the guy in Superbad when he hits Jonah Hill with the car?
probably, yeah. He was like, hey man, I got a kid, and I don't have the best insurance and stuff, and I was like, dude, just don't worry about it. You just wrecked my bike. Just buy me a new bike. It was $100 at Target or whatever. So just give me that. And
Were you hurt?
we'll be good. No, not really. I got off the bike quick enough. Like, I was fine.
When you say not really, like you were a little hurt, or like you just were fine?
Well, it was weird because like I was in shock. So that was a weird feeling.
So you had
I don't know
such
if
an
you guys have ever
adrenaline
been
rush,
in
you didn't
shock.
even know if you were okay.
Well, yeah, and I was like shaking a lot because
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna die for a moment. Yeah, no, but then like we kind of got in contact over and over again, and like at one point he was like, yeah, no, I'll get you right on the bike. And what's funny is I talked to my lawyer about it, and it turns out I wasn't in the wrong there.
Oh, wow!
So, yeah, and I was just like, oh,
What?
yeah,
Okay,
no, all right.
That's not a thing.
So
Yeah.
many layers to this for why this guy is a scumbag.
Yeah,
Let me explain the most obvious layer in case it's not clear for anybody watching.
The one in
If
the
you
car is
hit-
always at fault.
If you hit a child on a bicycle, $100 is an amazingly low price for the problem to resolve.
Exactly.
To then later be like, I talked to my lawyer, who probably would have cost him like $100 to meet for 15 minutes. And he says I'm not in the wrong for what reason that I could possibly muster. That dude is actually the king of the scumbags.
Yeah, he was a dick. I mean, he was, granted this was 2012-ish, and he was in a mullet in a pickup truck, so,
Yeah.
you could get the general gist of what type of man he was. Had the
He didn't
handlebar
like
mustache.
haircuts.
Yeah, but he also offered me a pack of cigarettes as recompense. For,
Really?
Yeah, on the spot, yeah.
He hit you with his car.
Yeah. That he did.
So absurd.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. It was a strange. Yeah, it was very odd. It was a bad odd circumstance.
What did you tell him when he offered you cigarettes?
Well, all right. Well, I was like, yeah, can I just bum a cigarette? And he was like, you know what, man? Here, just have the whole pack. I was like, oh, thanks, man.
That was as far as his friendship goes, isn't it? That was it.
He was gonna I really thought that we had worked out this whole situation where he was just gonna buy me a new bike because that's all I wanted. I didn't want to jam this dude up, harmless mistake. I didn't get hurt. Nobody got hurt. Whatever. He ran over my bike.
I mean, he was drunk, but
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, but so I was just like, it's like, what, honestly, all I want out of this situation is I want to be able to get around, which is what I needed the bike for. So I just want him a bike.
you know what though?
Yeah.
From knowing nothing else about this guy, he strikes me as the kind of guy who, like, once he got home, he was like, I shouldn't have given him the whole fucking pack. I should have just given him the one cigarette.
Yeah, he definitely did do that.
I almost got away with an even better deal.
So I didn't need to give him the whole fucking pack. I'm so
Yeah.
stupid.
And he never got me the bike, obviously.
Yeah, no kidding.
He never did. I'm still pretty pissed about that,
Maybe
frankly.
he's watching right now.
I hope he is.
You know what, dude? You're a straight up asshole.
Yeah, seriously.
Look, if you
Fuck
want to
you,
buy Rob a bike
guy.
now, I mean, I'll at least consider that you might have a side to your story, but you better buy him that bike.
If he bought me a bike, you know what? I'd still consider it like, hey, no harm, no foul. If he buys me the bike
That's
now,
very generous of you.
I don't want to jam a dude up. See, but then it goes back into that thing, right? Where it's just like, maybe you should lawyer up at all times.
Yeah, dude, that's what the law is for. Like, unfortunately, like, that's...
He jammed you up, though, is the problem.
I mean, he hit you with his car.
Literally jammed your bike up under his car.
He did,
also, like, a bike from Target, it's not just, like, the best case scenario. It's also the cheapest possible bike you can get. It wasn't like you're on, like, a $25,000 road bike or something like that.
Exactly. It was 100. I even told him it was 100. It's a cheapo bike. Like,
he hit your Huffy or something, and he's like, I'm not paying for that.
Yeah. That was a douchebag. I still hold that grudge to this day, and I feel warranted in holding that grudge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I'm still holding out hope you get a bike out of this thing.
I mean, me too. My current bike is kind of broken, so,
Did that guy hit it again?
Yeah.
No, he didn't, but,
He follows you around
it's
waiting.
like a Ford F-150 emblem etched into the handlebars for some reason.
That could be another character. This guy's got nothing better to do than hit Rob's bike over and over again.
Sorry, man. When I get hopped up on that Pinturillo juice, I don't know what I'm doing.
You want some more of that juice? You can go to that more kids.
Pinturillo, get away from me.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it was a frustrating experience altogether, and I didn't have a bike for like the rest of the time I was living in California, which was also very annoying. And if I didn't have, the other thing is like, I saw him coming, and I was like, hey! Wait,
were you in the gym?
Fucking car.
Were you in the gym? That's a good question.
I'm coming at the home. I'm coming in the gym. No, but like, if I hadn't gotten off the bike, I was dead.
You think so?
Yeah, because like the whole bike went under two wheels of his car. Yeah, two wheels of his car before he stopped, and I mean vertical wheels, like the lengthwise wheels. They went through
vertical
both.
wheels.
What
Well, I
are
mean, like
vertical wheels?
I mean, it went through a front wheel and a back wheel.
Oh, okay,
Before he
I
pressed
see.
on the brake.
Okay, the vertical configuration of tires.
Yes, exactly. I don't know cars clearly.
What did you have like a diagnosis for why he hit you or how he hit you? Like,
yeah, so like basically, again, this is also why I wasn't being a dick about anything, or I was trying not to be. Is essentially what happened is Cam, a friend of mine,
right? Yeah.
He was riding his skateboard. We were actually riding back from a mountain that we climbed, that you weren't supposed to climb.
Oh, is that the place with that little crack that you had to crawl through that was like, you could have died
Yeah.
every time? You told me about that.
True. Yeah, I could have died several times that day. That was a very dangerous day in my life. But
You told me about the mountain. You never told me about getting hit by a car that day.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of stories in that day. It was a good day. But anyway, so basically Cam went by on his skateboard in front of this guy, and he was turning, right? So Cam did have the right of way, but the dude was turning and looking at Cam as he went by. So he was turning very quickly, not knowing I was on the other side, basically behind Cam, and he turned right into my bike while he was looking at him, riding away, and basically ran
you're
over
like
my bike.
those guys from Better Call Saul.
Yeah, except not on purpose. Just completely by accident. So, yeah, that's essentially what happened with it. Which again, like I said, I understand the mistake, it happens. You didn't see us, we're quickly moving around. It happens. So, I just wanted a fucking bike, dude. That's all I wanted. Just wanted my bike back.
I just wanted my life back.
Man, that's wild, dude.
Yeah.
Glad you didn't die.
Yeah, me too. That'd be one of the worst ways to die, probably.
Me too.
Getting crushed under a truck? You don't think that'd be up there for a decent way to go?
It would just be a bad story, You get crushed under a truck. Like, if I get mauled by a zebra, like, that would be pretty cool. It'd be a cool way to go out, but, like, crushed under a truck, it's just so ordinary,
Would you be okay with getting struck by lightning and it kills you? Just because, like, that's the way you went?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, I guess.
Well,
That'd be
there's two
cool.
options. You either die from it or you get superpowers. Right? Like, your arm gets, like, a crazy-ass, like, lightning stripe because it singes the inside of your veins.
Right.
And then everyone can see your arm and it glows red at night.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Gives you super punching powers or something.
Why
Yeah.
do you guys want to die so much?
I just want to die in a cool way, is all I want. I don't want to
Wait,
die.
why did I get grouped in with that? I never said that.
You idolizing a death by lightning.
I'm
dude.
just wondering if he'd prefer the superpowers or the death, that's all.
Probably the
Well,
superpowers, man.
Yeah, definitely the superpowers. At least, you know, right now in my life, definitely
now.
the superpowers. Yeah, superpowers would be sweet. That'd be cool. Although super punching powers, you wouldn't really get a lot of effectiveness out of it.
You'd have to fight crime on a global level, and that's its
Yeah.
own thing.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably use it to like rob banks or something. But even then, you know, you wouldn't
'Cause
be
your
very
name's Rob.
effective.
You don't need to rob banks if
Yeah,
you
but you
have
got punching powers.
superpowers.
What else are you gonna do?
Yeah,
I don't know, you
punch
could
the
just-
security guard.
You could have a YouTube channel where you just punch shit. People would like lose their minds over that. You could be the next Ryan's Toy Review or whatever that channel's called.
Yeah, that's a
All
good
right, I'm
point,
actually down for that. That sounds better than robbing banks.
It'd be like the hydraulic punch channel.
Yeah, but what if you know how you would make 1 billion views on YouTube is
Okay.
if you robbed a bank with your superpowers
Oh,
on
and kept a video of it.
Yeah.
That's
The
a great
ALS
idea. Nobody ever has
Bank
done that on
robbery
YouTube
challenge.
yet.
Mhm.
Well, how are the police gonna have to like? They're not gonna be able to get him. He's got super punching powers.
That's true, yeah. It's almost like they don't have a long-range weapon capable of taking down a man.
The bank would probably DMCA that shit, though, because they're assholes. They'd be like,
Yeah.
we don't
Yeah,
want you
they're
making
property.
money off of you robbing us. Dicks.
That's fair. But then they would find out that my name is Rob, and they'd be like, "Oh, you know what? Okay,
It was
fair
a
enough."
pun. Let him have
Yeah,
it.
it was a pun. Yeah, he can have the money.
Under the pun clause.
All banks have those, I think. I've heard.
Yeah. You think if you're like an undercover cop?
You have to tell me.
Well, no, that's the thing. They don't, right?
Yeah, they
Like,
don't,
They're a
actually.
loophole.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, undercover cops don't have to tell you.
They don't have
No,
to tell you
if you, I
shit.
mean if you ask them.
No, they don't
No,
have to.
They're immune.
They
Yeah.
have to. That's what that meme is.
Yeah. But they ain't even gotta tell you.
All right. All right.
What
fine.
if you're like an undercover cop, and then like the people you're undercover with, you're like in deep with the, you know, the Barley Boys or whatever.
Oh, in deep with the balls deep with the Barley Boys,
Oh, I've seen that one actually.
Spring
Yeah,
on
it's really
AE.
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then-
featuring that guy that ran over Rob's bike.
What if they're like, hey, like, we're gonna rob this bank tomorrow. You in? You gotta say yes, right? What are you gonna do? You're gonna be like,
You could hesitate.
I don't really know if we should rob that bank, guys. They'll be like, are you a Barley Boy? That's what we do. We're the bank robbing Barley Boys. What do you think we were gonna do? Sit around and play board games?
Is
And other
there-
things that are alliterative with the name of our gang?
Is their rival gang the Coriander Club?
Don't even start
This
with
sounds
me.
like a Pokemon game starting up or something.
And the Parsley Pals?
What
No.
happens though? Like, they're like, hey, we're gonna rob this bank. The commissioner's like, well, go ahead and rob the bank, I guess.
You have
Yeah, bro.
plausible deniability, like you have protection under the law because
Yeah, but what about the bank?
they have insurance.
With the poor teller, you're.
Well, you
Hey,
try to
you
make sure
know-
nobody gets shot. I mean, it's the
You
best
know,
you can do, right?
6 months ago, when the Barley Boys robbed your bank, and a mustachioed man got in your face with a pistol and said, "Give me the money, bitch!"
He wasn't
and
gonna
you had
shoot
to-
though.
You had to quit your job because you had PTSD, and like that destroyed your family economically because your husband was injured from like an accident on the construction site. Yeah, don't, because he was an undercover cop. Like, it's fine. Like, you were never actually in any danger, and all of your perceived strife is actually just a lie. So,
Well,
no big
what do you
deal.
want him to do? Keep a little sign in his mustache that says, "No, just go with it." It's just,
I think
I'm
they are
undercover.
allowed to commit some crimes. Like other ones, they'll like pull them out, but I think they are allowed to commit like.
like, what's the most
Crimes.
serious crime they can commit then undercover?
Well, I think if the Barley Boys were like, hey, we're gonna murder this other dude from the Barley Boys, the police would be like, 2 birds with 1 stone, right?
I think it depends.
That's what the police want, right? Is to murder everybody in the gang.
I mean, maybe if you're from
means
the Philippines, then
wanted dead or alive, man.
That is the sign.
Dead or alive.
You gonna juice them?
They can definitely have possession of drugs. Well, that's obvious. But also, like, what if you're in with like Scarface, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, take this cocaine. You gotta take the cocaine, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, you gotta take it.
They're allowed to do the drugs.
That's what they test them. That's what they're like. Are you a cop? If you're a cop, you wouldn't take this. And then that's how they get them. They take it.
Or they make them kill someone and then they wouldn't.
Yeah,
and they shoot them instead.
Well, that's the thing. Like, would they though?
I don't know.
Depends how serious the case is.
How intense? Like, okay, this may sound very stupid.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like whenever you watch a Mafia movie, it's about the Mafia in the 60s and 70s and 80s and, you know, maybe even sometimes early 90s.
Yeah,
but like,
Mafia
Is that
3.
really the most relevant of the...
Well, no,
where is this story going?
Well,
The year is so important.
well, what I want to know is like how intense do you guys think organized crime still is? Because like when you watch like an old Scorsese movie, it's like they're everywhere doing a bunch of crazy shit behind the scenes, and they have this whole like dynastic feudal system in place
It's
with
like
all
in
the
that
different
in
members.
the
Like
Lord of the Rings game. You know, you knock one down, another one pops up, and his name Dick Fuck the Dawn Smasher or something.
yeah, exactly.
Me and my capos be somewhere stacking plenty papos, keeping it real, packing steel, getting high, because life's a bitch and then you die.
Wow. You made that up? That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you just do that? That was
Yeah.
right off the top of the head? That was really good.
It was automatic.
Well, that's
It
pretty
just
good.
kind of comes out, I guess. Well, good for
Yeah.
you.
Pretty
Very
nasty.
creative.
Yeah. You know, I wonder because I know there is a place near me, a junkyard that I know used to be run by the Mafia. It might still be run by the Mafia. I'm not sure, but yeah. Dennis used to work there. It's pretty weird because like it's funny. There's a bunch of car repair shops in the junkyard.
I can't wait for the punchline here, by the way.
It's funny. So he promised. It's funny.
Yeah. Well, so
Believe
what
me.
they do is what they do is so there's a bunch of car repair shops in there. So people go in and take their cars, and it's, you know, a bunch of gravel roads and shit. Like it's not exactly great for your axle or whatever, you know, when you're riding in. But
The gravel roads aren't great for your axle.
there are 2 entrances.
Not the
one
suspension, the axle. Okay, go ahead.
I don't know anything about cars.
Why are you worried about your axle? You're going to the junkyard run by the Mafia. You got bigger problems.
Well, they fix your car for cheap. But if you don't know the right way to go in, see, because there's one entrance that's like a back way that is like through an alleyway. Then you can go in just fine. That's what all the people that work there use. But if you don't know that way, you go in through the front entrance, and that has a bunch of nails and stuff strewn down around it. So
Makes sense.
it's so it's highly possible that you pop a tire, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're right there in front of the car repair shop. Might
How
as well
convenient.
Exactly. Yeah. So, you know,
Shouldn't have
that's
run
the
over
thing.
those nails, but since you did, we got you covered.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing illegal about that.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Like I said, see.
It's just tires.
It wasn't unfunny.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, I don't want to suck that item up. That would be the end of the world.
Dude, suck it good, man.
No, this item is one of like 2 unsuckables.
Branded unsuckable?
Branded unsuckables.
Unssuckable's a new freaking kids meal.
Yo, but first off, gross. Secondly,
Uncrustables, unsuckables. I didn't think about it when I said it. Sorry, go ahead.
what are the bounds for like so, I mean, here's the thing. You're undercover with the Barley Boys, and then I'm just gonna say it. Undercover with the Barley Boys. Okay,
Yeah,
so
alright.
you're undercover with the Barley Boys, and
I
they go,
love this.
dang old, shoot this dude, man. He's a cop.
Just Boomhauer, like
Yeah, they're the Barley Boys. And
right.
then
No, of course, yeah,
if you don't shoot him, they're gonna shoot you,
yeah.
Yeah, they'll know.
and your cover's gonna be blown.
And that was like 6 months of being undercover for nothing, only to get killed.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta shoot that
You gotta
guy,
shoot him
right?
at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, maybe
What are you
that's
supposed
the-
to do? Be like, you got me. Or is it the thing where like they always have like a van with the SWAT team parked like 2
No.
blocks away, and they're
There's
like,
not any way. They would notice if that happened.
Yeah, that's probably
I think
true.
what your only play at that point is you try to freaking go out in a blaze of glory and shoot as many bad guys as you can.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Right? You gotta like dive Max Payne style behind a wooden crate.
So instead of one of you dying and maybe taking the Mafia out, both of you are gonna die,
Yeah.
and your cover's gonna be blown.
Well, your cover's
But-
getting blown anyway, because it's not like you're gonna shoot him, unless you are.
I mean, if you shoot him, your cover's not blown. I feel like you have a defense in court.
What about in the scenario in which you find out that this Mafia is more like a second family to you than police ever was?
Oh,
That's ridiculous.
they earn a convert.
Right, yeah, you know, you could fall in love with someone similar to Marissa Tomei, you know,
Right, yeah.
and, you know,
I
you
understand.
get in the whole...
I could
Yeah,
never love
then what do
Marissa
you do?
Tomei.
Why?
Really? Yeah, ow, why?
Just
She's
couldn't.
an Oscar award-winning actress.
Doesn't
Correct.
matter. I'm taken.
Yeah, but like in the event that you weren't.
Oh, someone in my chat just said,
Can't do it.
hold on, I gotta get the mouse over because it's all weird now. Okay. He says, as long as you can prove to the state that it's for the good of the case, you can do almost anything as long as it doesn't cause harm to human life.
Okay, so
we
the
gave-
question still stands. You
We
know,
have a really good example of direct harm to human life.
Well, yeah, I think that would be, in that case, he couldn't do it. Like, he
so
couldn't
well,
shoot
then
the
what do
guy.
you
Then
do?
what do you
You gotta
do?
like
You take the L, man. You'd get
you
shot
just
in the
die.
head. Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
They're
that's...
gonna shoot the other guy too.
Then your
Well-
job at this point is off the books. Like, you're done. You're gonna die. You might as well shoot the guy, right?
Yeah, I think at that point I would just become part of the Mafia.
Yeah, probably.
I would shoot the guy and be like, I guess this is my life now. I'm part of the mob.
Yeah.
They got me.
I would have loved
Dang
to have
it.
still been a police officer, but they fired me for murdering my partner under duress.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I'd probably make the same choice, to be honest with you.
Everyone's talking about like things that happen in the movies, because this happens in the movies all the time. But then, like, you know, Hugh Grant just goes, "Oh, look over there," and then he like runs away, and the other dude fakes his own death with like a blood pack or something like that.
Not what happens in real life.
Or is it?
You try to fake him out, you take one step, and you're shot in the head. And that's the end of your story.
Yeah, but what if you could bend the bullets by swinging your arm in a funny direction? Then anything
He's
is
the
possible.
one shooting you.
Yeah, but what if you could bend his bullets?
Oh,
Oh,
with like a matrix
I got it.
hand?
I got
Okay.
it. One second. Ah, dunce cap. Save me.
Do you have a story?
Yeah, I said he's got it.
I'm not
wonder
sure
what
if he
he's
was
got.
talking about Isaac or anything else at this point. think he
Oh,
left.
okay.
I'm back.
Wait. The same dude, Tosa T. Tom, said, I mean, that would fall under another code, which is being under duress, but still only allows non-fatal crimes to be committed in the...
You're giving us.
Those are not the answer.
You're giving us the inverted subset of what we need. We need to know what happens if they get Leonardo DiCaprio. He's got to gun to Mark Wahlberg's head, and Jack Nicholson's like, "Don't stop till you're numb.
Don't stop till you get enough.
Don't stop till you get enough."
Is that Juicer Man?
That's you mean Pinturillo?
That's the juice jester.
Yeah, is that the Juice Jester?
Then you go to jail. Well,
That's
that's like
stupid. That's stupid.
that's
stuck.
relative. I think I would accept going to jail in that case.
Yeah,
I
rather
mean, like-
than dying.
Out of all the possible subsets, going to jail's not that bad.
Yeah, except then you're an undercover cop in jail with the people you put away.
Yeah, that's the worst. That's still
Fuck,
really
yes.
bad.
They should
Yeah.
have like an undercover cop exchange where they take you, they send you to like a different country's jail.
That'd be pretty cool.
Wait, so you're
Probably-
saying the criminals wouldn't hold you responsible for the people you captured not in that
How are you
country?
you're gonna be in jail in like Burma, and they're gonna be like, you know,
They'd
I
be like,
really
you used to be a
hate
cop, right? So you're bad for us. Like
in Liechtenstein.
you're getting shanked. That's the end.
I don't think that kind of police hatred crosses those boundaries.
I got a toothbrush and it's sharp in the end.
I mean, you know, if I had a choice between Burma and Liechtenstein, I would definitely choose Liechtenstein.
You don't have a choice. Put him away, Dano.
Book
Dan
him?
Giesling's a cop now?
Book him, Dan Giesling.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you go into, like, the witness protection program or something at that point.
That's not even jail, though.
Well, yeah.
So I
But you
get
have
to
have
murder
a new
this
life.
guy, and I get to
That's-
press the reset button on
That's
my
the
life?
literal opposite of jail. It's not only
Yeah.
are you not trapped in your former life, you're now a new person.
Yeah, but then you gotta work in a Cinnabon, you know, and have a mustache and
Yeah,
stuff, and
that sucks.
nobody knows.
Leota
Yeah.
reference?
No,
No,
it's a Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul.
Ah, okay.
They kept showing those black and white bits for a while, and we didn't know what the hell was going on.
New season's coming out soon.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Love that show.
Mm-hmm. It's real good. It's about to get juicy too, which is good. I'm pretty pumped for that. But yeah, I don't
Is
know, man.
Pinturillo gonna be on it?
It is going to be juicy, and you're all going to love my juice.
All you know about law is from television?
That's
That's what
true.
I'm at. To fuck me for asking to try to educate myself, by the way. Hey, how does this thing work? You're so stupid. How
but that's
could you
asking
not
any
know how
question.
that works?
That's asking any question on Twitch. It's just like a bioengineer will be in chat and they'll be like, "How could you possibly not
Yeah.
know this thing that took me 4 years and $120,000?"
It's not called the Krebs cycle anymore, you moron. It's the oxalate acidosis cycle. Don't you read Nature?
What bugs me even more, though, is when there's actually... It's not something that's all that rare knowledge, but somebody just is, like, younger than you and thinks it is, and then calls you out on something you just, like, have life experience in. Like, you wouldn't understand how retail is. Like, wait, but I do. What?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I tell people this. I've said it in many videos, but, like, most people probably, like... Well, maybe not most people, but for a lot of people, like, you're as smart as you're ever gonna be in, like, your second or third year of university. That's the peak.
Doesn't have to be that way.
I missed it.
I am probably about 65% as smart as I was when I was 21.
You know way more about programming now.
I'm substantially wiser. Like, on a human level, I'm smarter. In terms of possessing academic knowledge inside of my brain, nah.
You know, like, every capital to every stupid thing in the world.
Yeah, but that's like a third grader's idea of what it means to be smart.
All right, then that's what I obtained.
Yeah, man, I pretty much peaked in that gifted program in elementary school.
I
and
feel,
that was
yeah,
it,
dude.
yeah.
I
That's
am
it.
actually, I'm probably stupider now. Like, let me put it this way. If you put me in, like, 10th grade versus 10th grade me, 10th grade me would kick my ass in all those classes.
Yeah, for me, especially math. Because, like, I don't do any math ever anymore at all. And you know what? I feel pretty justified in not giving a shit about math because I barely ever have to do the quadratic equation.
Yo,
When have you ever done it since you graduated high
that's
school?
not a good idea of how knowledge
It works for
though.
math. It doesn't
No,
work for
no,
everything.
like you're never gonna. The average person's never gonna use the quadratic equation outside of a math class, but that doesn't mean it's not worth knowing. It's like you're also gonna never need to know, like, you know, how the atomic weight of fucking sodium is. What should they teach you in, like, 8th grade then? They should teach you how to fuck, like a useful life skill?
That would be really helpful.
I
A lot
think
of
they
places
should
they
let
don't
me.
do that at all.
Yeah, that's true. But also, I would personally actually like to get into a somewhat real place. I would just like to be able to choose, cause like choose what classes I wanna, you know, what I'm interested in. Maybe that would be pretty nice. You can do
So
that.
they're just supposed
sort
to
of
have
knowledge.
they're supposed to have a Dota teacher on campus.
I wouldn't have chosen Dota. I would have chosen more like history, and I would have chosen some psychology stuff and see if it was
I
more
was so
for me.
resentful the year after my class was in high school. The next year they had this like special, like different kind of education that you could opt into, where you went and like edited videos all day.
That
And those
sounds
kids, they would just
interesting.
wander around, like between classes. They'd go to this other building that nobody knows what happens in, and they would just go sit and talk. was like, why?
That
Why is this possible?
That is stupid. Kids should be learning the same, like, 8 of the same 12 subjects.
I was very resentful because I wanted to not have to do anything all day like them.
You're 17, you already do nothing all day.
No, I had to go to school and then go home.
That's nothing! That's
a lot of work.
daycare!
Yeah, that's true. Sorry, I missed some of whatever was just said. But it sounded pretty interesting from my perspective of not hearing it. So, that's good.
I don't know! There should be a financial literacy class.
Yes!
I 100% am like, you know, cut something and put in, like, don't spend more money than you make, and also here's how to do your taxes. That's, like, that's a good class for,
They could
like,
never
12th
teach
grade.
taxes because they change every year.
They teach science. It changes all the
No,
time.
science is
That's
always
a
the
good
same.
That's true, it's a belief. It's faith. It's the same thing as faith,
It's
right?
the same
You know?
as faith.
Yeah, it's just that you have faith in science, and, you know...
That's
other
just your
people have faith in
religion.
other things. Yeah.
Same thing.
There's a financial literacy class almost everywhere now. I'm actually stoked to hear that.
That
But
is
they
good.
took
Yeah,
away
you know,
cursive.
My
Yeah,
cousin...
typing.
Yeah, I fucking hate that. But my cousin also, when he was in high school, they actually did have a coding class.
Yeah.
Which was also good, because I think that is a skill that you're going to need going forward in human society.
I agree with
Human
that.
society.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, just cut gym. You know what?
No, gym is fine.
They should cut. I say this. Hello, Kate.
What you playing, Kate?
I don't know. He's around. I've seen him. Unless he escaped. Anyway, we're gonna run some ads, I guess. How's your Isaac run?
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
we're
cool.
done?
Thank God, yeah.
I'm on the cathedral right now.
All right. I'm gonna run ads. I'll see you in 3 minutes.
That sounds good. Hey, chat, you got a black screen. How's it going?
So I had a bit of a weird gestalt yesterday when I went to the dentist. See, I didn't realize that getting the healing cap put on my implant meant that he was going to have to drill through a bunch of bone in my jaw. And the reason that was because apparently my bone growth is hyperactive. So my jawbone completely covered over the implant. So he had to like go in and get rid of a bunch of bone on the top. And in the middle of that happening, he was drilling away, and then like this big chunk of my bloody jaw like shot up and hit me in the face. And I was like, life is just like completely absurd.
Horrifying.
There's a man cutting into my face right now, and I'm like totally calm. Isn't that the weirdest shit?
Yo, what happened? What are we playing now, by the way?
Gang Beasts.
Oh,
Unstable. Math is important, not simply because of the fact that you learn a formula, but because it teaches you a language with which to analytically solve problems.
Yeah, you can play the Witness to do that as well.
No, but that's just a distraction from the fact that we're all gonna die someday.
No, I think the Witness taught me more than high school did.
I mean, error between keyboard and chair, I think, in that case.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
Sinvicta.
Nobody
Sinvicta,
liked my
what's the
story
worst-
about my jaw, huh? All right.
What's the worst high school subject, Sinvicta?
For like actual like curriculum.
Just
or-
answer the goddamn question.
Well, I mean, there's a couple
It's
of.
been
like,
an exhausting show so far. Okay?
No, it hasn't.
I'd say calculus.
Oh, fuck.
Why?
Surrounded on all sides
What?
by opposition.
What is it? Okay, what is the worst high school subject then?
The most useless subject in my high school was definitely computer class, but that was because it was in the weird like tweener years where they're like, are these computer
Tweener.
things really gonna like catch on? So we had like a 70-year-old computer professor who was like, your final exam is to go to Google Images and like execute a search query. So
Yeah, I kind of agree with that actually. We had some pretty old computers back in high school.
Do you have Logo Writer with the turtle?
Yeah, actually we did.
Yeah, that
We
shit was
had that,
amazing.
And we also had Oregon Trail and
Oregon
think one of
Trail, you had
the-
the zombie version already?
no.
Oh.
This is like back in the 30s, Nick.
Back in the 30s, there weren't even zombies back then.
Wow, were you alive in the 30s?
Don't ask.
I hope to be alive in the 2030s. Hey, sign on to the Steam.
I joined your party. I'm in.
Oh, you can just join on me?
Yeah.
Oh, freaking do it then, yeah. Don't let me stop you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sinvicta, you know, one time I decided to Google Maps and look around Bermuda. That place is so tiny.
It's very small.
Yeah, it's 26 square miles.
It's crazy, man. It's
I think
so
Zelda's bigger than
small.
that.
That's where I was born and raised, man. It's
Not
the
West
longest
Philadelphia.
drive that you get, where basically like you go from one end to the other, takes about an hour because the maximum speed limit's 25, but it's usually 20 on most areas. And we're talking about miles per hour too, by the way.
That's crazy.
English is important. Even though, like, I understand that reviewing literature is not that relevant for most people, it does imbue you with an understanding and appreciation for the arts to some extent, but beyond that, we use communication in English on a regular basis. You need to be able to make your points in a clear fashion that is also persuasive. It's important in all avenues of life.
I think we're waiting for Nick to ready up.
Oh, I'm just still finishing up my ads, so I'll be there.
Okay.
Oh, my bad. I didn't realize that.
That's all right.
Yes, Mathis ended up refollowing me on Twitter, by the way.
That's
Well, why did he unfollow?
yeah. Why did he?
You're gonna have to ask Mike Mathis Martin on that one.
Mathis unfollowed you? Why did you
Yeah.
do that?
I don't know when it happened. It happened sometime recently, but I tweeted at him and he's like, actually I don't know how that happened, guys. It's like, okay, Mathis,
He did
well,
say
You
it
know
like
what?
that, yeah.
Maybe that's why he unfollowed you. You ever think about that? It's because of that
Probably.
voice you just gave him?
Yeah, maybe that impression that you just did.
Yeah, see the
Honestly,
raccoon
I'm
in the jug,
surprised.
by the way? Sorry, go
Sorry, what? No, what?
What?
I heard jug, so
on. I was saying, did you guys see the raccoon in a jug?
I did see that.
No, I
How'd he
didn't.
get in there?
I don't know, but he just can't get out. He's having a real issue.
Nick, read this and learn, all caps. The reason they teach math is because mathematicians, all caps, scientists, so many careers, all caps, need math, and they are not going to single out every kid and teach him the subject only he wants.
Also, when you're like 13, you have no idea what you want to do with your life. In 99.9% of cases. So if you ask, like, hey, you want to do math? Most kids are going to be like, no, I want to take, Zelda class. That's not it's not
That
a
would
good
have been a
life.
great class for me. I would
That's
have done
probably
really
a
well
bit
with that.
overly reductive, but also, like, isn't it statistically true that, like, that's also true of 18-year-olds picking a major in
I
college?
do agree with that, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I don't see the harm in letting people specialize in the things that they want to do.
I knew I was interested in games just as much as I am now.
Yeah?
And there was not a
can't-
thing for me then.
You can't have a teacher for every, like, okay, you're entering high school. What do you want to be? I want to be, I want to be the next Steve-O. All right, well, we're going to get Chris Pontius in the offseason and sign him to a teaching contract, teach you how to staple your nuts to your own chin. Like, you got to appeal to the whole school. And giving people, like, a backup plan.
Look, I'm just saying, if education had a higher budget and was also in people's minds a little bit more, maybe we could afford to do some things like that, is all I'm saying. Maybe not that, because that's a clearly, hyperbolic thing for the sake of argument. But, like, I was on some news show that I was watching, and they did a poll, like, would you want to pay more taxes, or would you like more of the budget to be dedicated to education? And, like, 90% of the poll were like, no. And she's like, Doug, for real, man? Like, come on.
Are we
The
all
future.
Are we all in this game, by the way?
I
I'm
hope
in.
so.
Think so. Oh, it's
I'm
truck
in
level.
trucks.
I'm
Yeah.
on trucks.
Okay.
I didn't make a character though. Okay, I'm Blue Man today.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Well, that's that.
I somehow got the pig and not the chicken. It's the worst day ever.
They have horns now.
Whoa, there's a second road.
Also, you can't turn the camera.
I
Oh.
couldn't move? by
Yeah, I
the
couldn't
way?
move either.
Yeah.
All right, well.
Did you notice that there's a second road on the other side? They're driving on the wrong side of the road though.
Those
They
motherfuckers.
could
Oh,
be in
shit,
the
you
UK,
see them in the
man.
back? Look at all those people in the back. You see him rolling around
Somebody
at the
got-
speed
I
of
like-
sound?
DJ?
Oh! He's dead.
There was a
Oh, it
guy at
doesn't
my
do
high
the-
school today, pretended to be a substitute teacher and got away with it for a while until he got a blowjob from a student in the bathroom and ended up getting caught and arrested.
So is that the argument for why education shouldn't be funded more? Is
Whoa,
that-
what is
What is this?
Vent level.
I don't know.
It's
Oh,
the vent
okay.
level.
I'm a
Okay,
different person than I. Okay, that makes more sense then. Oh, this is cool.
Oh!
What the heck?
It's vent level. This is how it goes.
This is
How
pretty cool.
It ghosts.
Rob,
I will
stop.
crawl to you. I will
All right.
crawl.
No,
Don't fall
wait,
in the
hold on.
fan.
I'm
People
just gonna
keep saying
float
this.
around.
They're like, oh yeah, there's plenty of people who jacked off in class. Not in my class.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody. That story would have made it around the school. I've read this story. I've read it many times. People go like, yeah, you know, what's the most embarrassing moment in my life? Use my science textbook as a blind to jerk off in biology class. That story would have made the rounds at my high school. No one's protecting the anonymity of the dude jerking off in biology class.
I feel like that's one of those stories that's the same as like, you know how everybody's high school senior class that no one met did the pig thing where they painted one pig,
And then, like, you know,
1,
she
2,
put
and
a
4.
Jolly Rancher in her vagina and had
Yeah,
her boyfriend eat them out.
No, that
What kind of high
totally
school
happened at
did
my
you guys
school.
go to?
What was the pig thing?
Wait,
You
you
put like you have pigs. You get 3 pigs.
you grease them up.
You paint 1, 2, and 4 on the pigs.
Yeah.
So when they find the pig with 4, they go, "Where's pig number 3?" But there's no
Yeah.
pig number 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
there is. They
yeah.
just haven't seen it yet.
I think you're one level too deep on the wokeness here.
No, then that's what you do is you
Oh my god.
you decapitate the pig and put the pig's head in the principal's bed in the.
Oh, I thought you were
know,
gonna go for Better Call Saul again. Because
No,
that
no.
guy fucked the decapitated guy's neck, remember?
Oh right, yeah, no. I was going for
X-23.
a Godfather.
That was a horse.
What are you doing? It's not working. Whatever.
I
you're
got
trying.
him right where I want him, dude.
Okay, well.
Get ready for this shit, Jamie Heineman. We're all
Are
going
you
down with the
slow
ship.
go- Murr in my chat said we didn't do the pig thing, but we did put bubble bath in our school pond and cost the school like $3,000.
Yeah, everyone did that.
School
Did they?
pond?
Yeah, I don't
The
know.
fountain.
You had a school
Those-
pond?
I
Yeah.
never had a school pond. We had school asphalt.
Oh,
We
Oh,
also
no.
had school asphalt.
I just fell immediately. Oh, you're one of those people that say asphalt, huh?
Asphalt.
Asphalt?
Oh,
what do
look!
you call it?
Jamie Heineman's floating out to sea.
Asphalt.
It's asphalt.
That's
It's
Yeah.
asphalt, yeah.
Where do you get asphalt from?
I don't know. Where do you get rough from when you pronounce it bow if it's B-O-U-G-H? The English language is a cruel beast.
He's got
Say plague.
Plague.
We already know how this goes.
What about phlegm? That's a weird word.
Hey,
right?
why don't you fuckers go to the emergency room for free?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't need to go to
Like gonna lecture me on how to be, an adult here. Hey, what do you do if you get sick? Just like wait it out, and if you die, then so be it.
Yeah.
That's just our lot in life.
Is there? You're telling me there's other options than that?
Yeah, that sounds stupid. Who wants to talk to
Yeah.
a doctor and shame themselves?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, fuck! Oh
My-
my god!
I call
My head was-
Stupid doctor's just gonna tell me how to live my life.
Yeah.
Lady Butler in my chat
Nope.
tipped me $3 and made a good point. Says, to those who say English is not a good subject and isn't used in most careers, engineers write nearly every day, along with many other careers. You can be the smartest man in the world, but if you can't communicate the idea, what's the point?
I mean, that's a
Absolutely.
little bit of a logical extreme.
Why?
Have you ever seen Elon Musk give a presentation? The dude is a little, like, he's not giving a TED Talk anytime soon, if you know what I mean. Like, he's no Steve Jobs.
Isn't that
but
creating another artificial barrier for getting your point across that then you have overcome in a different way?
I mean,
I'm just saying, like, I don't know, maybe he
Could be a
didn't-
perception issue at the very least.
I'm just
pretty
saying,
sure
his,
that-
his mathematical and scientific reasoning and entrepreneurial spirit have carried him in a way that is irregardless of his English ability.
Isn't irregardless not a word?
Oh, you got me.
I mean, to be
why
fair
we
though,
need English class.
to be fair though, like I don't think Steve Jobs is making any TED Talks anytime soon either.
Wow, fuck him for dying, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, well, you were trying to make the point like, well, he's not going to be making TED Talks anytime soon. It's like, well, I don't think Steve Jobs is either. Jamie, no.
Jamie got you. It's the hero of rhyme.
It is the hero of rhyme.
My God, he's Jamie Rhymeman.
All of chat
Either way,
saying
though,
irregardless.
I'm pro English.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like it.
If anything, like as much as what's going on with these physics, but if anything, as much as I've talked about like the importance of science and math, I think in high school you could like cut a science or math, because when you go to university, you learn it all over again. Like if you're a chemistry major, you go through high school chemistry in like your first semester of university anyway. Same with biology, physics, and mathematicians as well. They have to do calculus all over again. Yeah, I think you could if you want to cut biology, that doesn't really bother me. Do a little intro to biology in like 10th grade, and then throw it back on the curriculum in your freshman year of university.
Yeah, but that's if like you can go to university for free.
That's not how it works in Canada, Rob.
I know that's not how it works in Canada.
I think we
But
wasted a
I'm
lot
just
of time
saying.
with all those social studies and history classes that were all freaking wrong anyway.
What are you talking about?
Like actually to that point though, like in a lot of the privatized education that we have in America, they force you to take the gen eds, and you like, okay, maybe it's a little tinfoil hat, but I think it might be to sap a little bit more money out of you.
Rob,
I thought that was a common belief.
Yeah, it probably is. But like there is some reasoning
got
to
him.
it. Yeah, I got no doubt.
No, I agree there's reasoning to it, but sometimes they go a little far with it.
Yeah. It's a little frustrating, man.
Damn
It's
straight
really
is.
insane.
You
is
gotta
the
make
game
sure.
not making the punch sounds, by the way?
Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just hear the music.
Indie games now, they kind of go through a lot of different stages of working and not working. So, like, we don't really pick too much with that.
You got people, like, if everybody at your university is coming from, like, the same school district in the same county, I understand your point. But you got, like, kids who are going to the university that are from, like, Sri Lanka. You got to make sure you're all on the same page for that second semester.
All I'm saying is I've never used calculus once.
That's not a good argument, though.
I don't know.
I've used computers way more than I've used calculus. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I would have much preferred a computers course as
Yeah.
well.
I knew my limitations. I would have cut my losses and saved a couple of years wasting time and learned something more specialized.
I'll tell you the
Do
truth.
that
I
with your
did.
time right now. There's nothing stopping you.
Yeah, but I'm playing Gang Beasts on the Northern
Yeah,
Lion
I've-
Live Super Show.
My time in learning things is over now, so now I'm committed to this life.
You
Yeah.
guys have no respect for education.
I think a base level knowledge in all things is important, yes. But like, when you get into some advanced courses of subjects that you're not gonna go into, it's like, what's the point? It's just a waste of money for everybody, I feel anyway.
Okay, people in chat aren't realizing that I'm being fucking sarcastic.
People in this call
yeah.
aren't realizing that you're being sarcastic, and those people are me.
Which one? Oh, that one. Okay.
Here's the, like, a high school is like, look, you got 5% of the population that's between the ages of like 13 and 18. You got to do something with them. You want them to, like, be a good tax base in the future. So you want them to have good jobs. Give them like a well-rounded education. It's like you can't just like put them on the street. It's like, oh well, I think that high school is a waste of my time because I wanted to be a ballet dancer, and my high school with a graduating class of 30 people didn't have like a ballet sensei that could teach me.
Yeah, but that's why you want to go to a vocational school if you want some sort of specific arts education.
It's free.
Well, yeah, I mean, I went to one, basically. Is this guy missing an arm, by the way?
No.
Oh, I can turn the camera now.
Wait, how do you turn the camera?
The D-pad.
D-pad.
Yeah, it's working now.
I'm just saying, a little bit more customization in our education system might not be a bad thing for people.
Yo, Malv and I went to a high school. Literally in 12th grade, you had like 2 choices of electives. You could do nothing, or you could take like music, or you could take art, and that was like your choice. We turned out okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, turning out okay is one thing, and having, you know, a good education is another.
What are you trying to say, Robert?
I'm just saying.
You want to see the transcripts?
Oh, fuck, I'm dead. Oh, God.
Well,
Get
if you
out.
went to a higher level education, you wouldn't have died right there, Rob. You would have known that the physics would have worked out. And
You know what? You make a good point. Yeah, I should have used the logarithmic scale to figure out the angular velocity of the pigments in the skin.
the pigments in the skin.
Obviously, I didn't have a great education in the.
Try painting the pigments in the skin 1, 2, and 4.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
See if they can find number 3.
I get it. It took me a second, but I get it. Oh, bad timing.
Yeah, we never did the pig thing. I don't know what high schools did in Texas. Oh, I got a fedora.
I live.
Nope.
You know, they had to change the pigments in the skin in this game on the periodic table of pigments of the skin in order
Rob.
to.
Yeah, to make the color green, of course.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anyway,
There's
the point
18
is,
trillion combinations.
if I could remake the high school curriculum, first off, I would put you and me together.
Uh-huh.
Secondly, I think instead of like a 12th grade level geometry class where you learn proofs, save that shit for the eggheads in university and teach a statistics class that gives people a basic literacy in like probability and also correlation versus causation. That's step 1. I think that giving like a financial literacy course is important.
I can't. Uh-oh.
Is it weird to say that I think there should have been a psychology class in high school?
We had a psychology class in our high school,
Oh.
but I mean, you just like
No.
read the textbook.
No, I think it's really useful to understand to a greater degree how people think. Because I think a lot of people get taken advantage of by not understanding people's motivations. So the earlier you can establish that, the better.
I'm biased, obviously, but I agree. And there are some very practical things that we know from psychology that would be very practical knowledge to have going forward in your life. Like, for instance, how memory works, which actually allowed me to study better when I learned how memory works properly.
That's pseudoscience.
Memory?
Yeah, to be quite honest, I haven't even used memory since I got out of high school, so it's not really worth it.
That's a good point.
Wow,
yeah.
you're not being sarcastic, are you, Sinvicta? Because I can't tell.
No, I'm just using one of my 10 green pigments and hand them 2, 3, 5. I think we should all like just jump in front of the train.
Yep,
There we go.
I agree. Oh.
But you didn't. Oh, there you go.
I couldn't move.
I'm not saying psychology is not important. All I'm saying is that in our psychology course, at least, it was mostly like, you know, what kind of disease is typified by these symptoms? And you're like, okay, I accessed my memory, and my memory told me that that is, you know, dementia. And,
Yeah.
you know, like, it was just like a recall course. But, you know, if we're going to damn the high school course for being all about recall, then you're not going to do anything. You're going to do, like, gym and math.
Yeah, pretty much.
Math is recall, too.
What?
A lot of the time.
You gotta recall the order of operations and all of the equations you use.
Oh, that's like saying you gotta recall how to breathe to keep your
okay,
metabolic
apparently you can do
processes
math as
functioning.
easily as breathing. It wasn't as easy for me.
The order of operations, though, is like...
Stop this.
Memorize
Stop.
all the timetables. Fucking breathe.
You don't have to
Same thing,
memorize.
apparently.
Oh, my...
Is the camera moving a lot faster than it usually does?
It might be.
It's rotating. Like
It's rotating pretty fast.
I can't see what's happening right now, to be honest with you.
Oh,
Oh, I'm in the truck. Oh, my head's. Oh, wait, I'm out of the truck. I made it out, boys.
Wait, where are you, Rob? Which truck are you in?
I'm on the truck with the green chicken. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, my glavin.
Oh, wait. Wait, are you in the truck? Like you're in the...
No, my tool belt is flying everywhere.
So are you in the truck or...
Now I'm in the truck. No, I'm apparently fell out of the truck.
Okay.
Yes, I was not being sarcastic that time, and also I am absolute trash at math.
Oh, yeah, me
I
too.
won't claim anything to the contrary. I'm total
There's
trash
only
at
one
it.
chicken here.
Math has a marketing problem, man. Like, people like we have to nip that shit in the bud if we end up passing on our genes, which is fairly doubtful. I mean, then the Earth has to survive for like long enough for our children to reach maturity as well. Which I mean, even that I'm giving like a 20% chance.
What is
but,
this whole?
yeah.
What's doubtful that we don't pass on our genes here, Ryan?
Have you met us? And we gotta be like, because I grew up, you know, be like, hey, mom, dad, can you help me with this homework? And it was like the era of new math, and they're like,
Whoa!
math is pretty intimidating. Like, I don't know what I'm doing.
That's
we gotta
true.
teach our kids that math. Oh, that was beautiful.
I'm riding him!
I got
I'm riding him!
You're on
Yo,
me, Nick.
there are suckers in that side. I got thrown in the sucker, dude.
I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah. I got thrown in that sucker too, man.
Nick was riding on my back, and we just went straight through the fan.
We gotta teach our kids that math is like, you know, it's just a different kind of literacy. It's not like you don't have to be like at NASA to understand how to use math.
Yeah, that's true.
Look, I got through college math. It sucked, but I did it. I just
I'm saying it's a
regretted
perception
it the whole time. It was awful.
You know what? You know what I think is the problem with people like me and Nick, who.
Whoa, I can't wait to see this.
Oh boy.
Well, okay. My point is like with people like us who feel like, yeah, I feel pretty validated in not caring about math since I've never had to do most of the stuff that they did, that they taught us. And I think that's partly because, you know, a lot of times in math classes, it's all like conceptual rather than practical. Like there's no, they don't teach you the practical applications for the things that you're learning. And, you know, you're just like, well, what the fuck am I ever gonna fucking use, you know, this gazpacho number for? Unless I'm making gazpacho.
Numbers?
Yeah. I don't know. it sounded
Gazpacho
nasty.
numbers?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta make a gazpacho. You gotta know the right numbers.
But you don't need math in that, is what you're saying?
Well,
My
I mean,
perspective is that anybody under the age of 18 should not have a choice in the subjects that they take. And you're gonna say, wow, that's like borderline fascism. You know, there's democracies that have like mandatory military service. I think I'm cutting the young generation a little bit of slack here, to be honest with you.
Well, what if you go to college a year early?
What if you go to college a year early?
I mean, does it have to be an age limit thing, or is it like
well,
the
you know,
institution?
until you graduate high school, you don't get a choice in classes.
See, I
Once you
didn't think that-
graduate from high school, you get to choose your path.
I didn't think that people had a choice at that age, unless you went to like a private school.
This is such a weird conundrum in chat. People are like upset at me because I did bad at math. Like I don't know what I could have done better to like make you okay with me now. But I did get through it and I didn't like it. So that's why I'm saying I got through it, not succeeded well at it.
I don't think people watch our streams for our ability in math. Oh, fuck.
For me, it was just like, I just need to finish this so I can put it behind me because I'm not good at it and I don't seem to be getting any better.
Yeah.
You know, there's
I mean-
people that are more on the creative side and there's people that are more on the analytical side. And I was
Oh my
not one
God.
of those people that could do math.
Math is so creative, though.
I
you
happen to
see it
like math
differently
a
from
lot.
me.
I like math a lot. I always liked it. It was my best subject in math.
It was math was your best subject in math.
Yeah.
As opposed to those other ones.
I'm
mean,
guessing
that, like-
English wasn't your best subject.
Yeah,
Hey-o!
English wasn't my best subject in math, but math was my best subject.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
All right, chat, you got me. You should
What?
be able to choose whether you take visual art or music. I'll give you that.
Come on. You don't think a little bit more creative, a little bit more choice about what you're going to be learning is a good idea in general?
It depends. I think that a lot of the importance of education is forcing you to learn shit that is annoying to learn but important nonetheless.
I think that's true.
Have you ever talked to like an 8-year-old? All they want to do is eat ice cream for dinner. That's not a good way to raise the next generation of adults.
I mean, I'm with you, and I think a well-rounded palette of knowledge is is a good thing. But I do think it gets to a point where like after like middle school history and then like elementary school history, middle school history, and then high school history, they're just teaching me the same shit over and over again, and I'm getting broad strokes, not nuances.
Okay, but how much history did you have to take in high school though?
I had to take a class every day, once a day, every day for all of my years.
Well, we did 3 out of the 4 years. Our last one was civics, so it was not history in senior year.
I
do sort of think that's madness. In Ontario, you had to graduate, at least, I don't know if it's changed now, but you had to take one history class in 10th grade. And then, like, in 11th grade to 12th grade, you had a choice. You could either take, like, a language credit or another history credit or something.
Yeah. And the thing is, I learned a lot of history on my own through, various, basically through the internet. And I felt more fulfilled that way because I wasn't getting broad strokes. I was getting the little nuances of history that are interesting.
Got your broad strokes right here. Wait, where are you? That's not you.
Oh my god, he's gone. He's a whirling dervish.
Oh, fuck.
Whoa!
Anyway, I was thinking, like, if we ever have a kid, I'm just gonna homeschool him. And by that, I mean, I'm gonna put him or her in the other room with just like a textbook, and I'm just gonna record Isaac videos in my office, and then every couple of hours I'll go over there and be like, "You get those questions done yet, Slugger?" And
help.
You know what? Don't even teach him any language and see if he can work it out over those many years. Yeah,
it worked for Antonio Banderas in the 13th Warrior.
Right,
Teach him to speak to you via Isaac runs.
Yes.
Depending on the items he picks up and which ones he leaves behind is trying to communicate meaning.
Ryan is saying you should not have a choice as long as you take the same high school subjects he did. Nah, dude. I think a couple of the courses we took in high school shouldn't have been mandatory.
Did you guys ever do actual dissection in biology?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't. We didn't have to do. Yeah. I didn't.
We had to do a worm. We did a worm, a frog, and
a fetal pig.
No, we didn't. We didn't do the pig.
Jeez.
I think
that was number 3, by the way.
That's a pretty common high school dissection, but we didn't do one either.
Oh man, that's horrifying.
They found pig number 3. It was pickled.
I see, now I get it.
Yeah, okay, it was a callback.
Oh, I got it. I got it as soon as you said it. Rob.
Yeah.
Stop.
No.
Stop.
Not gonna.
Where'd your... I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Who calls it owl
shit? I did. Yeah, I did have to do that. To dissect the owl pellets.
Really?
That was kind of cool.
We did that in the field, man. We just picked them up and took them apart with our hands.
That's pretty gross.
That's metal right there.
Yeah.
It was. It's pretty clean. It's just like.
Did you have a substitute teacher that day who ended up getting a blowjob from one of the students?
No.
No. No.
It's just like dusty soot, and you take it apart, and there's just like a bone inside.
Yeah. No. The owl pellets were really cool actually, because what they were teaching us like skeletal structure, and you had like a diagram on a piece of paper, and you had to glue down all the bones you could out of like a rodent or something.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was actually pretty cool.
And they should make you
kind of
wait. So you had to reconstruct the rodent that the owl ate.
Yeah.
Through the pellets.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing's gonna be in there. It's like a little puzzle, only without like notches to line up.
Yeah, and with the corpse.
And with the corpse. And then they should take that shit take that image once you're done with it of the skeleton and bring that into an art class, and they should have to draw it as a still life with lighting on it.
We had to take a careers class, which I actually think in concept is very useful, but it's like a semester is 12 weeks or 16 weeks or something. Like 3 weeks in, our teacher, who was like the normal teacher for the class, detached his retina, and he was out for like 6 or 8 weeks. So we had a substitute teacher every day for the rest of the class, and all we did was watch these movies that were made in like the 1970s. About like, hey, Slugger, so you want to be like a welder, and like, this is what you do if you want to be a welder. And we're like, I mean,
that sounds great.
Nick, you knock yourself out on my ass.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. I would have loved that class. I want to learn what it's like to be a welder.
Yeah,
I'll save you, Rob. I'll save you.
Yes, please do. Did I ever tell you guys about the teacher that stole money from us?
Wow.
Yeah, it was so it was elementary school, and we were doing the Nutcracker Suite.
Right. Yeah.
And she was pregnant, and she had been pregnant for several months in the class.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Unless you're a pig.
and so we were doing the Nutcracker Suite, and then she was like gonna get us she was gonna get us Nutcracker dolls, like that was part of the thing. So she collected all the money for the Nutcracker dolls. And then she took her maternity leave, and we never got a Nutcracker doll.
Oh. And then later, you saw her on YouTube at youtube.com/mathisgames.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And then she hit you with her truck.
And then she followed you on Twitter.
and never got me a new bike.
Oh, stop. Rob, I let go.
Okay,
Let go. You're not letting go.
I let go.
Who is
I
Jamie
can't-
Heineman?
I can't
Because I
believe
just killed his ass.
It's the hero of rhyme.
He was
Oh.
on Mythbusters with Adam Savage.
Did you guys know that
Oh.
before I started YouTube, me and Dennis were actually designing an internet education startup.
What do you mean by this, though?
Internet education startup.
Yeah,
'Cause,
yeah.
like, I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but
Oh,
there are
boy.
times where, like, I'm like laying in bed and I'm like, man, it'd be sick. Like, what if we could deliver food to astronauts with like little tiny rockets? So, at what stage between like an actual startup and space Grubhub were you at in this endeavor?
Very, very early, but we did have several basically meetings and conceptings of how it would work. And we started talking.
Concepting.
Yeah. Well, this is why we need the internet education startup is for grammar courses.
I still feel like the idea of an education Netflix is got legs. I'm giving that one away for free. If you guys want to go through the incredible hardship and risk of making that, feel free to not compensate me at all. I'll be a loyal customer.
It's very similar to the kind of thing that we were doing.
I can't unstick my hand.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god!
He's stuck in the truck. Everyone's
my-
stuck in the truck.
My head's in the truck. I've
That's
got my
pretty
head
good.
in the truck.
Ryan's
Yo.
he's part trucked
Goodbye.
out.
Oh, God.
I got pulled out. Oh my! You're fucking Terminator, dude. You're
Grab his arm.
giving the thumbs up before you go down into the truck.
That's not gonna work, chicken. That's
No,
not
I
gonna
think
work.
everyone's like, what about Coursera? What about the, Udemy? What about lynda.com? Yeah, but it would be like those, except like a lot better, is my plan.
Nick is on the other truck.
I
No,
am?
like
Oh,
some-
shit, I am.
I'm stuck.
How did I get back there?
My
Yeah, I think
leg
your
is
head's in the other
my
truck.
leg is stuck. I can't move.
No, I mean there's stuff like Khan Academy, which is really cool.
Yes.
And it was similar.
But this
similar
is
to
like
that.
saying that, like, you don't need Netflix. You've already got HBO. You got to put all those under one roof
Oh, no.
and charge a subscription, and then you get the benefit of the Mass Effect, where people are like, well, I'm not going to pay for lynda.com. You put like Lynda, Khan Academy, Coursera, Harvard EDX, Helsinki MOOCs, and stuff like that with
What
like
did you just call me?
Helsinki moves.
Yeah, you tried to
curated,
fucking
like-
Helsinki is Mook. I don't
Well-
know why.
well-produced, like slick video courses.
Yeah.
Then people will be like, sure, I'll pay $15 a month for that.
But there's already YouTube.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
most of those are not great, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Well, it kind of started. In
Whoa!
that same... Oh, you got sucked in the grinder.
I'll hold you. I'll hold on to you for life.
It's not working.
One of you is in the propeller.
Yeah, it's me. I'm Blue
I
Man.
kinda like that. It's like you're dodging the blades as they come.
I'm holding on to the blades.
Are you still
I'm
alive?
still alive. I got a chicken that's holding on to me, so the two of us are staying afloat up here.
I think he doesn't count as a player. He's dead.
Oh, I could let him go, I guess.
Never let him go.
Bye, chicken. Oh, he won't.
Jack, hold on.
He won't let go. All right.
Yeah, no, the whole point of what we were trying to do was sort of a gamification of education.
Right, yeah.
We just need more typing of the dead.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean,
That's,
it was
that the problem with our today's education? There's not enough
Entirely
typing.
wrong.
I mean, honestly, I think gamification is a good way to go with education, especially since a lot of people that a lot of millennials are largely autodidacts. So I think
This is a very self-inflating way to put it.
No, I don't think so. I mean, hey, you read.
All we need in life is Math Mod for Isaac, Typing of the Dead, and GeoGuessr. That's it. You got everything right there. It's free. Well, I mean, it's technically not free, but it's free. How did you get on that side, Nick?
Went over it, climbed in.
Chad is so anti-innovation. I don't understand, man.
Yeah.
It's like, well, why would you ever invent pizza? We already have sandwiches.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys gotta. Before Netflix existed.
Netflix.
Netflix.
That's my subscription-based soda service that delivers to you digitally, and then you 3D print your Dr. Peppers.
But do they deliver it in bags though?
And look, don't talk to me. And then before Netflix existed. You know what?
Netflix.
You know what? Before Netflix existed, people were like, "Why would I ever need Netflix? If I want to see a movie, I'll just go to Jumbo Video."
Yeah.
What if they don't have the movie that I want on Netflix? I'd still have to go to Blockbuster anyway. You know? You
No,
guys
I
are-
feel you.
I'm not gonna do the idea because it's like a lot of risk and time, and
Yeah.
I just, quite frankly, I don't believe in it that much. But I'm saying, dude, someone's gonna do it one day. You're gonna look back in 10 years and be like, he was right.
I mean, Dennis is making his startup now, so it's not the education thing; it's a different thing. But he's doing a startup. Oh fuck, he's dead.
Pineapple belongs on pizza. No.
Pineapple
Who needs an
belongs on
online
pen.
university? You just watch The New Boston on YouTube
Or
That's
Netflix.
kind of what I was saying, yeah.
or Netflix.
Yeah.
Netflix. Pizza ice cream. Mmm.
No.
They have garlic, why not?
Yummy.
You have
Yo,
garlic ice cream?
Yeah.
that's
What?
pretty gross.
There's
I
a
think
garlic
that's-
festival they
Stop.
put on around me, and they have garlic ice cream
You
there.
have a garlic
A
festival?
garlic festival.
Yeah.
Is it to ward off the vampires?
Probably
You'd be
not,
the
Rob.
one to know, wouldn't you?
I would.
No,
No,
Rob.
you fucker.
Oh.
Oh God.
But Jess had my pizza from my local pizzeria.
I bet you did.
Yeah, were you
Were there
right
were there
about
white
pizza?
pies available?
I was there were, and she liked it. She liked it a whole lot, right, Jess? See? Yeah.
You didn't put a lot of veggies on it though, did you?
No, it was a plain pie.
What is a plain pie again?
Just cheese.
It's white dough.
Tomato
Yeah.
sauce.
Yeah.
How about those
Tomato
baked
sauce and
clams,
cheese?
though?
She didn't like the baked clams. She was very against the baked clams.
It's nice
Baked?
that you went out for baked clams together. That's very classy.
Baked
I know, right?
clams.
Mm-hmm. You never had baked clams?
Did you have? Here's what you should do: is put a white pie in the baked clam.
I don't get it.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Is this some sort of a euphemism?
Fuck her right in the pussy. I believe is what I was trying to say there.
That's very
I did
vulgar.
hesitate to determine if the atmospheric pressure was right for that joke at the present moment. I may have miscalculated.
What are you even talking about?
Misread the barometer on the situation, so I'll be seeing myself out now.
No, we're saving it for marriage. It's okay.
Sorry, what?
You're
we're
saving it
saving
for marriage, the baked clams.
Yeah, we're saving. Yeah, I'm gonna bake her clam after we get married.
This has gone to a very weird place.
Baker clam.
Yeah.
Is she okay with this right now?
I mean, she's laughing. That's
Okay,
the
that's a
universal
start.
sign,
That's
right?
good.
Yeah.
Hey, get out of here! This is my cage, chicken.
So my right hand is always stuck to something. That's just the way this is now. I can't stop it.
You've been watching too much Netflix.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, okay, I got off. Oh, I got off.
Yeah,
Netflix.
do too much Netflix.
Why don't we have a Netflix for everything? It's the best business model for consumers.
It's coming out now. That's what we were doing, blind bags with boxes of everything that shows up at your door for a certain amount a month.
Blind bags?
You
I
buy
want,
a
like,
thing, you don't know what it
Netflix.
is. Shows up in a box.
I want Netflix like grocery store service where, you pay them like $200 a month and then you go on, and you're like, I want an orange, and they just bring you an orange.
I thought you hate oranges.
Amazon can do that.
Why would you think that I hate oranges?
Chicken, why?
I love oranges, man.
Oh, you hate orange juice.
I don't hate orange juice. I think it benefits from a marketing campaign.
No, he says it's fake.
It's fake. Yeah, just like seasonal allergies, right?
Orange juice is real.
Man, trying to keep you down.
Oh, Nick.
Oh, I'm dead.
Nick, I've let go. I'm looking for survival right now. Oh, we have a nice little dance thing.
I've let go as well, but I'm still holding.
Yeah, I've actually let go as well. I can't like. Dude, we got a nice like 1-2 step thing going right now. This is poetic.
Be real with me. You go to a gas station. You're on a road trip. You go to the cooler. You get a drink. What are you grabbing? Which one of us is grabbing the Minute Maid orange juice?
Peach iced tea.
Okay, I'll accept it.
Every time.
Is anybody grabbing orange juice?
No.
Okay, we got nothing to
It
be mad
doesn't
at.
quench my thirst when I'm going.
I'd
on a
rather
road
have
trip.
water than orange juice.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
I'm very into water.
Okay.
Water's like discount saliva that you didn't have to produce.
What in the world?
Nick.
I'm just fucking. The robots should just take us out, man. We don't deserve this Earth. It's provided us such a beautiful bounty, and we've just.
We've taken the water and turned it into beautiful creations like Coca-Cola.
I think a lot of people are on the not on the fence, but on the side of like they don't like drinking just straight water, and that saddens me.
You gotta
because
spray your fruit jizz into it.
I love just straight up water. It's
It
delicious.
is a life giver. You
Yeah,
understand?
exactly.
Your mother's a
literally
life giver.
can drink something. It's like gasoline for a car is water to us. And people are like, imagine if your car was like, I don't like this kind of gas. You'd be like, tough shit.
That's
Learn to
some
love it.
cars do that. They want a special kind of gas.
That they don't like this certain gauge of gas. Okay.
If you put the wrong type of fuel in it, it'll sputter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like if you're allergic to, corn.
Seasonal allergies.
Those aren't
Just
real.
saying, like,
Guy. This guy
This
telling me
is what's-
seasonal.
this is what's wrong with the current generation. Is people are like, I don't like that thing that gives me
No.
life.
No. Rob, help. Rob, no.
I couldn't help you. I'm sorry.
Like Mr. Sinvicta here doesn't eat any vegetables. I don't
I
like
was
the.
trying to convince him to eat several different kinds of vegetables yesterday. He wouldn't do it.
Hey, we've got like these things give you vitamins that you need to like extend your life. And,
Yeah,
like,
they're called
and
vitamins.
be like a healthier individual and like supercharge your body, and they just grow in the ground.
A
like,
streamer told
in
me
the- in
multivitamins
the
don't do
fucking
anything.
dirt.
Yeah, I've got some right here. The multivitamin gummies. They're awesome.
And this is not like at all something you're like that thing that gives me like superpowers. I don't
The
like it.
vegetables that you do like. All right, you like potatoes, right? Sure.
Yeah, but I don't consider them vegetables. Though.
Why?
They're
They're
like
more of a
meat.
starch than anything. Yeah, they're kind of like meat in a way.
They're a vegetable though.
they are a root vegetable.
Yeah, but
They're
it tastes kind of like meat, though.
You know what? Sinvicta,
I like
have you
Caesar
ever-
salads a lot.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
Caesar
All right.
salads, those are great.
Okay, yeah.
You got romaine lettuce in there.
How
Yeah,
about
too
a-
much
how about a
iceberg
Greek
is.
salad?
What makes a Greek salad?
Basically, it's got feta cheese and olives and
No, you lost
no?
me. I don't like
Not a
feta
fan?
cheese. No,
Oh,
the only
feta's so
time I'll
good.
the only time I'll ever be okay with the taste of an olive is if I'm drinking like a martini.
Hey,
And I haven't
Sinvicta,
had a martini in like 30 years.
What do you think about aubergine?
I mean, someone tried to make me some decent like eggplant parmesan, and it was okay, but I didn't like it.
In my opinion,
Huh.
eggplant might be the worst vegetable humans consume.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Eggplant?
Yeah,
Like based on taste, or you have some sort of like cultural war against it?
I just don't like the taste.
There's like this one
Okay.
preparation way to do it, like that's really good. But other than that, I agree, it's pretty bland.
Yeah, I don't like eggplants like at all.
If you want to eat it, doesn't really bother me. I do like baba ganoush. I'll give you that, but
Baba ganoush.
It's Pinturillo's back.
Would you guys like some baba ganoush with your juicy?
People go like, oh, but this man eats kale. You can't trust his opinion on anything. If you like lettuce or spinach but not kale, like, you're trying too hard. It's the same thing. It's just a firmer lettuce.
It's a leafy green. I'm into all the leafy greens, but I can see why people wouldn't like the leafy greens.
I'm okay with the shakes. Like if you take like kale and like you got some of those, what are those little black seeds that you have?
Poppy seeds.
Chia seeds, yeah. You take those.
Yeah, fuck you, Rob.
You put
Chia seeds.
You get like some peanut butter, some Greek yogurt. That's a good shake right there.
Oh,
That's fine. I can probably drink like any vegetable in liquid form, but as far as eating it, I'd rather just drink it.
Corn on the
that is a
cob.
strangely healthy.
Corn on the cob.
Yeah, just grind up the cob as well.
But no, that peanut butter shake I was talking about is actually really good.
What about
You can't even taste any of it.
what about corn on the cob, Sinvicta? Do you like corn on the cob?
Oh yeah, dude. I'm all about corn.
See, that's
Yo,
the
it's
one
a
vegetable that
vegetable, man.
transcends all attitudes and tastes. Everyone loves
Did you
corn.
know? Did you know what the Indians used to call it?
No. Well, maybe you can
know-
tell me.
I think part of the reason that transcends is not just because people like corn, but it's also because people like butter and salt.
Oh, I love butter
know.
and salt.
Yeah,
There's-
yeah.
I don't know. Like I don't even have to have butter and salt on corn. Definitely not salt. Sometimes butter, but like if the corn's sweet enough, I won't even use butter.
Yeah, I don't usually salt after the buttering because it's like that seems excessive. That's like buttering your bacon.
For me, corn is like... I want to get into that, by the way. You only buy salted butter?
No.
Well, depends.
Okay.
Usually unsalted, right?
Either way, though.
Yeah.
Corn, for me, is below a median vegetable. I like it, but, you know, if you were like, hey, would you rather have corn or, like, Brussels sprouts? I'd be like, give me the Brussels sprouts.
What?
20 times out of 20.
You are
You're
nuts.
an aberration.
What Brussels sprouts are actually... This is not like olives. For olives, I'm like, I can understand why people don't like them. I love them, but I eat an olive and then go, oh, you're crazy. How do you not like that explosion of brine in your mouth?
You're
Or Brussels
taking-
sprouts, I'm like, they're just delicious, and other people are wrong.
Wow. Except like everyone in the world is right now, they can't believe that you would even say that without joking.
I don't understand. Like, are you guys?
I think-
how do you cook Brussels sprouts that you've managed to find a way to ruin them? Because they're a beautiful creation.
But you just don't eat it.
I've only
think
had
this is
Brussels
all a
sprouts
joke.
once.
This is not a joke. Brussels sprouts are delicious, man.
You're the only person I've ever met that's like Brussels sprouts to the degree that
What
they
in
actually
the-
made a positive
You would
affirmation.
rather have Brussels sprouts than like corn on the cob.
Yes.
What is wrong with you?
What is like corn on the cob with butter and salt versus like Brussels sprouts straight out of the fucking ground or like boiled in deer piss or something?
I
Like,
think
how are
he's
you guys?
joking.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
not joking. I don't understand.
No, I know he's not joking about the
No,
Brussels.
I think he's joking. I think he's just making shit up again.
I don't think he is. I'm alive.
I actually want to try Brussels sprouts again because I never ate them as a kid, and I ordered them once, and they were prepared like pretty poorly, so that they were like very bitter and very salty. And I don't know if that's a typical Brussels sprout, taste, but I wasn't super into it, so I want to try them again.
They're pretty good, man.
Huh.
You know what I don't understand when people don't like?
Yes,
Broccoli.
I'm with you, dude.
Get out of here.
I'm that way with spinach.
Awesome. Yeah, spinach. I understand spinach.
I don't. I really like it. Pretty much any preparation, I like it too.
See, the thing is a lot of people grew up in a household where they had canned or boiled spinach.
Oh, I've
and
never had
shit's-
that. That's gross.
Yeah, it's disgusting. I did when I was a kid. I used to hate spinach because it was disgusting.
I've had frozen. Frozen's not that bad.
Well, that's what I was for
Yeah.
like, the first like 15 years of my life. I liked potatoes, carrots, and corn, and that's pretty much it. And then when I started making my own food, I was like, well, if I want to be like taken seriously as an adult, I should no offense to Victor, but learn to like some vegetables so I can go out to a nice dinner and not be like, can I get a side of French fries with that?
Stop this.
That steak tartare.
All right,
But
we're
anyway, I started making them myself, and I was like, These are delicious. It turns out if you don't just like get frozen vegetables and then boil them in a pot and then serve them all in the same multicolored like weird paste, like vegetables are pretty dope, man.
Fuck, I'm dead. Oh, I'm so dead. I am a jelly
And
person.
I can't let go of your head. It's stuck in the truck. I can't let go of your head.
That's pretty good.
No.
No, but I feel you. Like, I don't know what the hell happened in the early... Oh, fuck. In the early 90s where everybody's parents were like, hey, you know what? Let's just fucking boil everything to prepare it. Why?
Like corn, there's like, I can picture it so easily in my head right now. You crack open the bag, there's like corn, green beans, the carrots that are cut with the weird like serrated knife,
like,
so they've got the ridges on them.
It's almost succotash, but it's different stuff in it.
Green beans, it's like...
It's
Don't
that
like
like vegetable medley frozen bag.
Yeah.
You just fry it then
But
or
like,
something.
what is up with the boiling everything and the canned everything? Like, I think that was a trend or something for a while. For
It took the truck out.
It took the truck with it.
Son took the truck out.
The truck's gone, dude.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, boiling shit is it's a terrible idea.
It's the worst
Actually,
way.
Yeah, like I actually watched a GIF recipe recently, and
Nope.
and they boiled the
Hug
meat,
me, Bernie.
and I was like, why?
Oh.
Why did you do this? Oh, I'm coming up through the floor.
What
I'm
kind
coming.
of meat was boiled?
No,
It
no.
was, oh
You can
God,
steam
I
a
don't-
hamburger. It's not bad.
Yeah, I don't remember. There was a reason for it.
I went to Connecticut for a steam burger. It was great.
Yeah. The reason that they
Checking on that guy who's part of the floor tile right now.
Yeah, that's me. That's
Rob.
I have become one with the floor. I'm a videodrome right now.
I really
It's
wish my
pretty
fist
weird.
would stop getting stuck into the floor.
You
Yeah.
can't even like move. Oh, here we go.
What meat was boiled, Robert?
I don't remember what it was, but the reasoning that I saw in the comments was like, if you don't boil it, then it gets us. It gets.
Oh, wait,
Oh my God! It's bending!
It's sucking-
Oh my God!
It's sucking down.
What is
That's
that?
Oh, and it
Crazy.
just
That
it
was
just flipped
intentional.
over. Yeah, it just
What?
flipped over. Now it's gonna start blowing back up again. That's nuts.
What is happening?
This
It's
is the best
crumbling.
new level.
The metal is buckling.
They put
Yeah,
so
you can
much
see
effort
the-
into it.
You do have to boil ribs.
Do you?
At least beef ribs. I'm not sure about pork ribs because it's just like there's a lot of mass involved.
Hang
Yeah.
on, Rob.
Well, apparently.
That is a corpse.
Apparently there was some kind of meat. It was I think it was a Korean dish actually,
Okay,
or something. And they boiled the meat first. I win.
I can't
Great
believe
job.
Rob won that.
And the reason that they boiled it is because if you didn't, supposedly it gets gamey or stinky or something. But
Gross.
I don't know. I still just don't feel like you should
You'll stink.
Wait,
boil it
you-
under any circumstance.
Wait, you boil ribs? Is that what you said? I
Well,
missed
you
that 'cause of
boil for like 60% of the cooking time, and then you can like braise for the other 40%.
And then you mash and put them in a.
You don't. People in chat are like, you don't just boil them. Yeah, I know. You don't just put a rib in a pot and then leave it for like 4 hours. That's
Soup?
like
That's like how you make
this-
beef broth, isn't it? Kinda.
Well, if you use the bones.
solely
Yeah, you
the
put a
bone.
bunch of bones and stock or in the water and make stock out of it.
Yeah, but I think he's trying to eat the ribs afterwards.
Oh, don't eat the ribs if you're making stock. That doesn't make any damn sense.
You
I
eat
just
the
had
ribs
ribs
and then you
last
put the
night.
bone in the stock pot.
Yeah, you put you got yourself a stew going.
You're making
Why
a stew?
boil if you're gonna braise afterwards?
Yeah, I don't really
Because
quite
I don't
get that.
have 900 hours to braise a rib. You know, I mean, I gotta make dinner for my family and before, like, oh, well, what are we having for dinner tonight? I don't know, but I'm gonna start working on Sunday's dinner right now. Stay away from the oven, by the way. Our energy bill is gonna be 900 times what it was last month.
Dude, Canada is weird.
Yeah,
I
Canada.
don't know.
is
Everybody's
weird.
like, why don't you just use a smoker? Oh, okay, I'll just get in my backyard here in the middle of the city and use my homemade smoker.
Nobody has a homemade smoker.
Somebody probably does. Guy Fieri probably does.
He probably doesn't.
I
Whoa!
wish
Oh no! Oh my god! The blimp like just dipped.
Oh, fuck.
To be honest, if you're gonna have good ribs, you do spend all day to make ribs. I mean,
I
that's
understand
fair.
that. That's why I don't make them at home.
Yeah.
That's one of those foods that's not a home food for me.
Oh, I gotta get Jess some ribs.
Wow.
Are you gonna go to proper like full-on barbecue with some like corned beef and stuff? Or,
Hell
or
yeah.
You
cornbread?
gotta get him some
Not corned beef. Not corned beef.
Yeah.
You gotta get
Sinvicta?
brisket. Yeah.
I've asked Austin this, and he hasn't given me a straight answer. I might have asked you this.
Okay.
Why, with Texas barbecue, do they serve you with like 8 slices of bread?
To dip in the
It's-
sauce.
No, but
Yeah.
like, why do they not care about your well-being as a customer? Is what I'm asking. That's the question within the question.
I'm pretty sure if they cared about our well-being as a customer, they wouldn't give us anything because none of it's healthy. So
Yeah, but the bread though is.
if you're
like,
trying not to go to
that's
the,
just blatant.
if you're trying not to go to the super extreme of the logic there, I will just say that it's optional, but if you ask for it, they'll give you a bunch, so you could either make sandwiches for yourself or just simply soak up the sauce and eat with the meat.
I think isn't part of it too like with because there's a recipe, granted it's a pretty obvious name for the recipe, but anyway, it's called hot chicken.
Tell me what I'm missing. Kissing on a man while I'm working in the kitchen.
Hot
But it's-
chicken?
Yeah,
Tell me what
it's
I'm missing.
basically it's like super duper like it's got like 4 different phases of making the chicken spicy in the recipe.
That's too many.
But anyway,
Who cares?
yeah, but
That's crazy.
I've never heard of it.
it's like I think it's a Louisiana thing, maybe. I'm not sure.
Well,
I always heard like
Luckily-
Nashville.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what? I think it is.
Nashville's the
Nashville.
capital of barbecue, isn't it?
It's the capital of Texas.
Is it Texas or is it? I thought it was Nashville.
Wow, there's rigorous discussions about whether it's one of the Carolinas or
Hang on a sec, I gotta look this up.
Tennessee,
Texas.
Texas.
And Alabama is another one.
Oh, see ya.
Texas barbecue is very good.
I think the point, and they serve that on a bed of Wonder Bread or
Oh.
whatever.
It's Kansas City and Memphis.
Ah,
Kansas City?
Apparently, barbecue
Yeah,
capital.
Kansas City barbecue, dude.
It's a big deal there.
Hey, Chad, I've got a bone to pick. Why is it called Kansas City if it's in Missouri? Get it together, America.
did you see
I
that
agree.
video of the lady with the funny accent talking about that? He's like, how can it be Kansas and then also Arkansas and not Arkansas?
Rob, what what
agree.
what accent
Alright.
is that?
I don't know. I don't remember. But
Let's
it
get
was-
the heck out of Gangbeast and get ready for Pinturillo.
All right. Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
I was getting tired of my fists getting stuck to everything anyway.
I never actually played Pinturillo.
Really?
It's awful.
Yeah, I don't
You're
even know
gonna
how
hate
to
it.
play, so
Yeah, you're gonna hate it.
okay.
Oh, the whole shipment container fell off.
How about?
Yeah, I am confusion. That's what it is. I am confusion.
People are like, people are like, it's in both states. Okay, but if I wanted to go to like downtown Kansas City, what would I tell the Uber driver? Would I say take me to Missouri, or would I say take me to Kansas?
Take me down to the paradise city.
Take me to downtown Kansas City.
You would just
Is
tell
it in
them
Kansas or is it in Missouri?
you wouldn't tell them the state that you're in. You would just simply say, "Hey, take me to like Main Street or something like that." Where you go. You wouldn't say like, "Oh, take me to Kansas," or wait, no, take me to Missouri.
Don't talk to your Uber driver like that. It's rude. Take
Yeah.
me to the place I want to go.
Hey, take me to Kansas City, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, don't do that.
Hey, I go to Kansas City.
Also, where's the barbecue capital of the world?
The only two that have a dog in the fight are Carolina and Texas. The rest wish they were Carolina
I see
and
what you
Texas.
did because you're a dog. You said dog in the fight.
I mean, I
Dog.
didn't, but sure, we can pretend I did.
Not
There's
Memphis?
a ship over there.
No, Texas or Carolina. Those are the only two that matter. The rest are just like, we're also here.
Huh.
We're also here.
But doesn't it depend if you're going for the sweet barbecue or the vinegar-based barbecue? Because it's two
That's
different.
Texas or Carolina.
Yeah. Okay.
Texas is a lot sweeter. Carolina is a lot more vinegary.
You know what's good actually in the vinegar department is cooking your chicken or like marinating your chicken in pickle juice. Shit's delicious.
Wow, that
Yeah.
that's
I
like
want-
something you do when you are a meth cook.
I will give
That's what Chick-fil-A
100
does.
real dollars to anyone here who can guess what I'm going to cook after the NLSS.
Smashed bean thighs.
No.
I will say a cod fillet.
No.
Wait, okay.
I will say.
I'll let you keep guessing because I don't think you'll ever guess it.
Something
Jasmine
that-
rice.
Ooh, that's a good side for Austin because I think he would never willingly choose it.
Jasmine rice. And...
No, the Blue Apron. Literally every meal comes with jasmine rice. In fact, the meal I had.
God damn it!
In fact, the meal I had yesterday had jasmine rice, but not this
Okay.
one.
I think you have baked squash orzo.
No.
Tangelo.
I told my chat this. They sent me another Tangelo this
I
week.
forgot about Tangelo.
I
Is this a
forgot
meme
what
that I missed? What's Tangelo?
I'm using it for. But they sent another one.
Tangelo might be a tangerine, but we don't know.
All right.
Is it an artisan poutine?
No, I wish. I gotta send me that one of these days.
An
I don't know.
artisan poutine.
It is
lamb?
no.
All right.
Oh, what's the? Give us a hint. You
Yeah.
can take the
It's-
deal off the
This
table.
is exactly what he did in the Civ game. He's like, "Oh, I found something super awesome over here, guys, but you can't know what it is."
I'm gonna tell you what it is, though. I'm not gonna keep it a secret. I didn't even know this was a thing that you could make. It's a dish from Mexico.
Okay.
Okay.
But you didn't
Where do
know
I
how
go
to make
for
it?
Pinturillo?
And it's not a common dish from Mexico, I'm assuming.
It may be. It's just it's not.
Oh, chat.
That's the-
Oh, do you want the number? You want the
Oh,
code?
did chat
please.
spoil it for you?
It's feijoada.
No, it's not.
Oh, jeez.
I don't even know what that is.
Chad spoiled it for us. It's burrito.
It's tacos.
Taco burrito.
Burritos,
I'll-
tacos, locos.
I'll give you another. I'll tell you what it is. I won't tell you what's in it though. It's a torta.
Oh, okay,
But I
yeah.
won't
It's
tell
just
you
a
what-
big tortilla.
No, you don't know what a torta is.
It's
What's
just
a
a turtle.
I gave you the number, by the way.
Yes, I am.
Are you
A
eating a
torta
turtle?
is a type of sandwich that uses like a specific kind of bread.
Can someone tell me where to go to play Pinturillo?
Just
Pinturillo2.com.
Pinturillo2.com.
You're laughing. I'd said that I hadn't played before.
It's a fried plantain torta with
Wow.
Oaxaca cheese.
Ooh,
Weird.
Oaxaca
That
cheese?
sounds very nice.
Oaxaca, you know. It's,
Never
it's
heard of it.
pronounced just the same as it's spelled. Oaxaoaocaxa. Oaxaca.
Holy shit.
Hey, Oaxaca Reina.
I need to be able to spell that cheese to eat it.
What are you drawing here?
I'm drawing.
Are we in? I don't have a room number. Oh, yeah, I do.
You do,
Yeah,
Nick.
you do. You've had a room number for a long time.
It's always Nick and Josh. Oh, there's a room number?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I like.
Is
I
it a
don't
private?
know.
Is it a private room?
Yes, private room. It
It
doesn't matter what I
sound
draw 'cause you
Mexican.
can't
Isn't
guess
Oaxaca
anyway.
a place in Mexico?
Oaxaca is a place in Mexico.
There you go.
Doesn't sound Mexican.
Isn't it a character from Final Fantasy X?
That's Waka Flocka Flame.
Yeah, Wonka Flocka.
Oaxaca flock.
It's asking for a room number and a code.
Yes,
Yeah,
those
in
are
the
both
Discord.
in the Discord.
Yeah.
It's always Nick and
This-
Josh.
Looks like when Kyle's dad becomes a dolphin in that South Park episode.
Yeah.
I like it. What was the word?
It was geriatrics.
Oh.
Yeah.
Austin, I went to that shitty little island in the bottom right corner of Zelda.
Oh, it's so
and it ruined
good.
my life.
It's
I got
such
to
a
the
good-
very end, and then I died, and
Me
there was no
too.
save point.
Me too.
I am gonna play Zelda as soon as my USB-C cable comes, which should be soon.
Don't go
I'm
to
very
Little
excited
Island in the
to
bottom right. It's stupid.
I'm going to Little Island,
Don't
the bottom
do it.
right, dude.
I played 1-2 Switch last night.
Did you
Did you
look right
feel
in
the-
Kate's eyes?
Sorry, what?
They tell you to look in each other's eyes a lot.
They do, and you know, it becomes uncomfortable after a time. Like, feel like I was looking in her eyes. That's fine. We're a married couple. We've done worse, right? But like, sometimes you're like, I don't want to look you in the eye and then dance for
Me
like
neither.
30 seconds.
I
Like
really
that's
don't want to do that.
that's
Yeah,
a
that's-
big ask.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
And then to do that, 20 times was also like very sobering.
Could you feel how many ice cubes were in the cup?
They're not ice cubes. Everyone told me it was
You've
ice
asked
cubes.
that like 6 times.
Well, you know what? No one actually has given me a straight answer on that, and I do want to know. Can you feel the ice
Well,
cubes?
I mean, I already
Can you feel the
spoiled this in like the pre-chat, but there's this game in 1-2 Switch that's like, hey, you're holding a box and there's gonna be like marbles in it. So you should like rotate your Joy-Con, and it's gonna have 3D rumble, and then you'll determine how many balls are in the box.
Kind of a cool idea, I guess.
Yeah, but hear me out here. I by the way, this is just that. I was doing the game, and then I was like, all right, I feel like there's like 6 vibrations. I'm feeling there's 6 vibrations. Anyway, but so I like pick 6, and then the game goes, it's actually 5.
That's
And I
not
thought
the
to
magic.
myself,
Yeah.
well, I thought to myself, but it's not actually 5. It's actually 0. And you're trying to simulate there being 5, but I felt 6. So who are you to say that there's 5 balls in the box when there's actually, it's just a representation?
You know what? You're right. Who's to say I didn't get 50 headshots in a row in Call of Duty? Because I feel like I did.
On my screen, I got a headshot, but but I was like, this is artificial. It's like if you were like, guess how many jelly beans are in the jar, and I went, oh, there's like 300, and they're like, nah, there's 350. Here, I can count them for you. I'd be like, you got me. But they're like, we tried to simulate 5, but you thought it was 6, you dummy. But maybe you messed up in the simulation.
Yeah.
What?
That's a good drawing.
Oh yeah, it is.
That is a good drawing.
That's a good drawing. I would have drawn Iron Man.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't draw Iron Man.
You could have.
I can't.
How do you do a window capture in Studio, just taking a part of the window instead of the entire thing?
You gotta
Yeah,
set up
crop
a
it, they don't
filter
have it.
and then crop it. It's a pain in the ass. I just do monitor capture for it.
You don't have to set up a filter. You can just hold Alt and pull the sides, and it'll crop it.
Really?
Really?
It's a handy
So
tip.
here's what you do. You go to your start bar, and then in there you type CMD and hit enter, and then you type cd .. system, and then you type tilde delete all.
Yo, I'm the one who knows how to spell this word. Oh, it's a new day.
You're probably the person who lives closest to these.
Maybe.
I don't know how to spell piranha.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I tried my best. Do they eat bones? Do they eat the bones?
No, he's sucking the meat right off the bone. Is what he's doing.
Oh, is that what they siphon
Yeah,
meat
they
from
suck
the
the meat.
flesh? Okay.
They
nice.
suck the meat off.
Yeah, no, I get you. You know what I was thinking of making for Jess, by the way?
Piranha?
Speaking of meat. Yeah, I was gonna make her some piranha loaf.
I like the idea.
That's
of
like
being
Piranha
something you eat in oxygen not included.
Yeah,
this-
exactly. Yeah, just have some delicious piranha loaf with
It's a big
side of-
change from the trash bars.
Yeah. No, I wanted to make because like we were talking about ribs earlier. I wanted to make like a straight up. You know, you guys ever have like a real Italian meat sauce that takes like all day to cook?
Nope.
No, I
It's
don't think I
Probably
have.
gonna be a no based on that.
It's so good. You should try it. You should try it if you ever have
You
a day.
volunteering to?
I mean,
make one?
Actually, kinda. I mean, we could do it at PAX. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm not flying to Boston to make an Italian meat sauce, though.
No, you're gonna watch Josh's movies. That's what you're gonna do.
You don't have to do that. I mean, it's whoever wants to sacrifice their Airbnb to let the pot go while we're at PAX for several hours.
That is a wild implement.
Yeah, what is Hermes getting his boot chopped in half?
No,
like, what's
it
happening?
makes sense. It's just the implement. It looks a little
I
strange.
understand.
I do not understand.
Wow, this really is your first time playing Pinturillo.
That
It
is
looks like
both-
half a pair of scissors.
It's simultaneously a turkey and a hat.
That is Robin Hood's hat, and also the boot that Mario gets in Super Mario 3.
That's a okay. All right.
Why does
This
a knife
is-
look like that?
That's not what a knife looks like, Cindy.
I'm not used to the freaking, like,
That looks like a crocodile skull.
look,
It looks like half a pair of scissors.
look. The sensitivity in this game is a little bit off, all right?
Yeah, but there's no sensitivity for making a loopy bit at the end of your knife that you stick your finger through it to carve
It's so you
with?
can
What do
flick it around and put it in your belt.
you
Yeah.
have like Wolverine claws when you cook?
Yeah. You guys
That's
don't have
pretty
that?
cool. I mean, sometimes, yeah.
Wow, didn't
Good
even
drawing.
finish.
Good drawing. Good drawing.
Um,
My saw broke.
is it not Penta? Oh. It's that.
It's my outfit.
Penta.
Penta. Penta.
Okay.
It's an electric carving knife. They do have those, don't they?
Yeah.
Are you
Like
guys
little tiny
excited?
saws.
For what?
Bostonian foods.
Yeah. Get a fucking
Mouth
lobster
keeps
roll.
promising poutine because I never had it. So apparently, we got to get poutine over there.
Actually, there's a guy named Seymour in my chat who said he's
Seymour what?
Seymour 47. He said he was looking around for poutine spots and other things, among other things.
You know, Mouth is already in Boston right now.
I
Yeah.
do know that. Yeah, he's in a Holiday Inn.
All right, this kind of came out a little bit
That-
looter.
What?
That is a uncircumcised penis with some smegma on it. It's a little bit of smegma now.
Why would you draw that? I thought you're the one that doesn't want dicks on their.
What is this box?
Red
It became,
rock.
that was
this?
the other 4 fingers at the end.
A finger.
That's a finger.
You're making fun of my goddamn knife? Are you kidding me?
What is Lego Man on the left? What's his
That was
deal?
clearly a finger. I can't wait to eat some Boston specials, dude. Like cold can of baked beans cooked over a sewer grate. Cigarette that I found on the road.
You know what? We actually have never. I don't think has anyone. Whenever we went to PAX East, have any of us ever ordered a New England clam chowder?
I don't like cream-based soups, so
I think I may have.
Was it good?
Yeah.
All right.
That's a good drawing.
oh, okay, I see. I understand.
Oh. Nope. Close. It's a new keyboard, you know.
Slender.
Slender.
Slash. Ooh, okay. Seymour just sent me something called Grub Boston, and the thing on their website is get down on some grub. It looks like they serve poutine
What?
there.
That's actually Grubs Boston. It's the supplier of the insects that you eat there.
Oh, delicious!
to give you the protein necessary to sustain your life.
is
during
that what
your
they
time
put the
in
gravy
Boston.
on? Is they put it on the grubs, and then they melt the grubs onto the thing.
No, that's not what I meant to type.
Sweeter.
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 It's my. Oh, good drawing. No, there we go. Ignore that.
Oh,
I did not ignore that.
Damn
You spelled it like the Dutch way.
would you like some butter waffles with your?
You Americans are so silly. Here's my impression of an American. What you call crutches, I call crutches.
Sweater. It's actually it's gonna be cold when we're there in Boston. I looked.
Yeah, dog.
Yep. Oh Jesus! All right.
Wow, that was like really loud.
Yeah,
It's
calm
gonna be
down.
cold.
I mean, of
course it's gonna be cold.
It is.
I mean, that's
but-
like 80 degrees or something today here. I'm just like chilling and.
You're not chilling compared to that.
I fucking love this.
Rob.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, dog.
gorgeous.
Is this
Yeah,
a Zelda
dog!
NPC?
What on earth?
That's
Hey,
one of the
did you
great
know-
fairies.
Oh, fuck off. It's a Rob drawing.
Did you know I'm Julius Caesar?
Why, Rob?
I just want to draw a funny face like
Can I get a clip of that? Yeah, dog. It was the loudest thing I've
It's
ever heard.
really cold in Boston. What do you expect?
No, I just.
Yeah,
that
dog.
was just- it wasn't like you were yelling
yeah, dog.
necessarily.
It was just gonna be very Massachusettsy in Boston.
Is that,
Well, I
is
remember
that
last time, or not, the last time I went, it was like fucking 20 feet of snow and 18
Yeah.
degrees.
I don't think it's 20 feet of.
It actually,
lot
2 years ago, it was
Yeah.
horrible. in
That was
Boston.
like one of the worst times I've been outside.
The
Yeah.
cars were like some of them were buried in snow.
But 20
Yeah.
feet of snow.
Okay,
Everybody just
that's
wanted to keep
obviously
going back
ridiculous.
outside.
That's
Yeah,
obviously.
we have a place we want to go. No,
insane.
let's just not be short and stand outside for a really long time. That's a good idea when we're freezing.
what?
How?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great drawing.
I wanted to draw this part.
What's
What,
that
you-
part? Oh God!
no.
Oh no, it's awful.
Oh no! He's like a cake.
He's
That's
way
how
too
you,
happy for that situation.
that's where you get the good old bacon from, you know?
That's what they show on like the cup soups. There is these happy animals that bones have been made into broth.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
They did that in Korea
American.
too. You'd be like, "Hey, meet at this Korean barbecue restaurant," and you go there, and there's like a pig eating a piece of ham on the sign.
It's fucked up.
Like
That's horrifying.
but it's also like fucking sweet, right? It's like,
yeah.
as a species, we've gotten to the point where we're like, not only have we like dominated that other species, but we own them so hard we can like make them eat themselves. And
They
they'll be
turned
like,
on their own selves because they love us now, even though we
Exactly.
eat them.
we're
That
like
is
the
illegal.
fucking Borg or something.
You can't like feed chicken breast.
Who's gonna stop me?
Well, you can do it in a picture.
Yeah, you can do it in a picture. You go to jail for that.
What are you in here
Not
for?
a picture.
Oh, I murdered my partner when the, when the
Barley
Barley
Boys.
Boys asked me. Okay.
What in the?
What's going on here?
You know what would be great? A
You
great
can change
subplot
colors.
Yeah, talk
Oh
about.
God, it's Belgium.
Is
Yeah, but I
Oh.
don't quite know what 2 is supposed to be yet.
Something like that. Austin.
Oh
This
no,
Rob.
it's not a bell end. Is it a bell end?
You get deducted for the more guesses you type in, or does it
No,
matter?
you can guess your ass off. Doesn't matter.
goes
Okay.
there. See,
No,
I don't-
I don't see-
Wearing
Like
like
a-
wearing
no
it.
way.
Yeah.
D.
What?
Okay, D
Dutch.
like Deutschland.
Yeah.
Pendant.
Dependent. Dependent.
What?
Why did you
where's
say
the-
where's
what the
the
fuck is this
pendant?
word?
Yeah. What
I
kind
just.
of
How do you
pendant
draw
is that?
dependent without doing two parters?
Well, not
No,
that
no, no,
way.
no,
That's
no.
for sure.
And also, that's not the point. The point is, how was that a pendant?
It was
Yeah.
massive.
There was like some stones stacked on top of each other.
It was what,
And a-
what do they call
and
it?
a
Carns?
snowman was there.
Pendant.
Yeah.
Dependent.
All right. WWE.
Draw some taxes in a family. There you go. Well, I like the perspective here.
You guys want to get some fucking lobster rolls at PAX East?
No, I'm not gonna be there.
Yeah.
You're Oculus rifting me again.
What's happening?
Oh wow!
Oh, come on.
What?
That hair is so specific.
I don't know who
This
this,
is
meant to
this
be.
is a Rob drawing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
is-
A Rob
fine.
drawing.
Thank you. That
not
actually
by Rob.
gave me the answer. Appreciate
this?
it.
Who's this guy?
No, it's
Ultimate-
a Rob drawing.
It's Ultimate
It, don't-
Warrior.
it has nothing to do with the
It's
guy.
not the
It has
Ultimate Warrior.
Nothing to do with the
It's,
guy.
It does.
It's
It does not.
Donald Trump.
That's Hunter Helms Hartley.
Hunter Helms Hartley.
Hunter Helms.
You mean Hunter Hearst Helmsley?
It's Triple H and then Air.
Hunter Hellman's mayonnaise.
His real name is Paul.
H air,
Oh my
but
god.
it's also a picture of hair.
Yeah, well, it could have been worse. I could have drawn Triple H and then just put him over 3 like he was an irrational fraction.
I wouldn't have gotten it. Terrible at math.
I don't know how you're gonna get this one because I don't know where this is. I mean, I know where it is, but
America.
I know where it is.
Yeah. So the first in the line of questioning, if someone says I don't know what this word is, we guess Maricate, right? That's
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a South American country.
that
I
is
mean, it
correct.
really
That's all-
could
oh,
be
it's-
Marikay.
Oh,
that can't be anymore.
I don't.
Fuck, it's typing is too fast.
How?
Rob.
I don't.
Ecuador. Have you been to Ecuador?
I don't know how to
like-
spell it.
It's like
Okay, yeah.
that one.
Oh, I got it. Okay,
got it.
only took me 2 tries.
Yeah. It's not Ecuador?
Ecuador. I
You
like
ever
that.
been to Ecuador?
Ecuador sounds like a wizard that would teach you 3 secrets of the arcane arts.
It sounds like a Pokemon.
More
Yeah,
like
that's
3
true.
H's.
Yeah. Hunter Hartsley.
Hunter Hearts,
Albus,
Heather.
Ecuador.
Hellman's mayonnaise.
Uh,
You guys want to just drink some mayonnaise later?
Yeah, dude. When we get this Blue Apron stuff, every time it comes, the recipe is so smarmy in its ingredients list. It goes real mayonnaise. Like, what do I care? Like, it's just you give me like a cup of like white goop, and you go, it's real mayonnaise. Like, if you just put mayonnaise on there, they'd be getting calls. What?
I mean, I guess if they emulsified the oil or the eggs. Actually, what part of it do you emulsify? You emulsify the eggs, right? In
I have no
mayonnaise?
idea, dude.
You're emulsifying the eggs, not the oil. Yeah, you're emulsifying the egg. Yeah.
It's a good drawing, honestly.
Thanks.
I don't remember what this is called.
I don't know either. I
What?
have no idea.
It's a really good drawing.
This is
though.
my best horse today.
What?
A bit?
It's a bit.
Bit?
What is your problem? That's a bit, and he's chomping at it. I'll go to bed for this drawing.
You'll go to
Nothing
bed
wrong
for
with
it?
this one. I'll go to bed.
Everyone say that's a horse. Yeah, I know. It's fucked up looking.
Weird words. I mean, they're not weird. They're just different.
That
I'm not
horse
used to
had
these
a-
words.
Had an impeccable smile.
Can that
What
be a
we should
new?
do?
Yeah.
When we get back from PAX, let's roast a different nationality every single day that we
Oh,
do this
God.
show.
I don't want
All right.
We've already done Belgium. I think next it should be like Switzerland.
Okay. Yeah, Swiss. Wait, you think your
Next
chocolate's-
show, Rob. Next show, not
Oh,
this show.
Yeah, just
Damn
store it up, dude. Store it up.
Okay, yeah, I'll store up my hatred for Swiss chocolate.
Oh, I am from Switzerland. Have you had our cheese? Fucking idiots. Stupid.
Do they put Swiss
Moron.
cheese on everything in
I
Switzerland?
hope so. I love Swiss cheese.
Wait, what do they call Swiss cheese in Switzerland?
We just call it fromage.
Oh God! Somebody fall out of their chair.
Sorry, I forgot to mute that time. Apologies.
All right. Okay, so first you got the Thanos crystals, and
Yeah.
then they morph into the sun, and then the sun goes fucking supernova and becomes like a black hole,
Okay.
and then it goes back into the. Is it eventually going to tie up to the crystals?
Is
here
this
at
a
the end?
Superman cycle? Oh,
Fucking
It's the circle of.
there was
Go back to fucking science class, you nerds.
What the fuck is that on the left?
It's the cycle of a star.
Yeah, no, I
What's
see
the
that.
first
Those
part
are
of the Infinity
gases,
Stones?
and then it.
Oh, it's this. It must be that.
Yes!
1 point. Suck on my dick.
1
1
point.
point.
Nebula.
That's what a star is before it's a star.
Yeah, but you put a bunch of arrows on.
Why
the
would you
thing.
do the
didn't put-
entire cycle though?
So because I can't draw a good nebula, so I gotta give you context.
also that was kelp.
That was definitely kelp. He's right. Yo, we went to this Asian supermarket, me and Jess, and they had kelp in some tepid water. That
What
you
makes
can
it
fish out.
Asian though?
It's has a bunch of Asian stuff in it, and it's run by Asian people.
Seems reasonable
So-
to me.
I mean, you know, it's
Are
got
you
Asian
satisfied, Sinvicta?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
no, that makes sense to me.
is that enough? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you know. Anyway, it had they had a bunch of kelp in tepid water, and it was really gross looking.
What on earth? My saw broke. What the fuck is this?
Is the first one Barb?
Oh,
Okay.
is that-
What?
His foot's over the line.
Oh wait.
No, is that? Wait, is no?
All right.
Is that Jon Snow?
Okay. Yeah, I know where that's going.
He's doing algebra.
Yeah.
All right, solve for x.
Yeah. I know what the second part is.
Solve for X.
Wait, 2 times x plus 7?
You do the brackets first.
What? Are you? Oh my god!
That's Kit Harington.
Kit.
It's
Right.
Kit Harington from Game of Thrones, your favorite television program.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you got one problem there. Is Kit Harington doesn't use a shield, so
He picked one up off of somebody on
he
the,
uses
on the dark road.
he actually uses a bastard sword or a
It would be a bastard sword, wouldn't it?
with 1.5-handed sword named Long Claw. It's got a white wolf on the hilt.
That's the worst job. Oh, fuck.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
not that, huh?
Yeah. All right. Wow, that's a lot of. Whoa. That's crazy.
What?
What?
What, you guys never played frickin' hop, skip, and jump game?
No, I don't think I've ever played hop, skip, and jump game.
2 radioactive cauliflowers playing badminton or something.
This did not go the way that I wanted it to.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, I didn't know that I could change the.
Oh my god.
That's a train. Excuse me?
So
This
first off,
is-
trains don't have like 3 like the train wouldn't fit on that.
All right. All right.
I should have changed the width of the pencil sooner.
I don't think that was your problem, to be honest with you. Based on that drawing, that train was like 1 atom thick.
This is a Paper Mario train.
R.I.P. as well. Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, okay, sure.
Is it a peon?
No, he's throwing his popcorn.
Yes!
Wow, you're good.
You gotta guess 3-letter words.
Oh, I see. That's a great drawing.
Thanks.
Is it?
I mean, I don't.
Okay.
Is that E? What? Oh,
Okay, it's a little better now. Yeah.
it is ET. Yeah,
With
all
the
right,
eyebrows.
Gotcha. Yeah.
That really drew it.
Oh my god.
All right. Yeah. Man, I'm glad they didn't use that concept art for ET during.
Yeah.
I should have just drawn a pile of shit.
Oh god, that train.
Is anyone gonna be able to keep a straight face if they ever get the word tennis again?
No.
Like, I actually wonder.
It would have to be Sinvicta, like
Yeah.
being absent the tennis meme.
Tennis?
I'm gonna
Exactly.
draw an ear of corn, and that's it. So I hope you're prepared.
That's a ham.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Robert drum. The ham is having a thought.
It's snowing to the left of the ham.
It's thinking about when it used to be part of the rest of the pig.
Looks like a train.
Oh, it's a solar system
It's a ham pill.
It's just solar.
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Wow, that's way easier than I expected.
It's probably a solar system ham, actually.
Do you eat that off of a paper platter?
You know what? I fucking damn well do. You know what? They served us those dumplings, by the way, that me and Jesse they saw on
Yeah.
Twitter. On a styrofoam plate. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean,
Did it melt through it?
you're paying
No.
them. Like, what do they care?
Yeah, exactly.
You
All
should
right.
learn how to do origami, and you can fold your own tableware.
It's not wave, guys.
You think it's a wave?
Austin, though.
Is it sign?
Airs?
This is the cover of Joy Division's 1980 classic album. I forget the name of it.
Is it wave?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, dude, Sinvicta's been ignored hard.
Sinvicta, you got ignored.
What does that mean?
I tried
I don't
to
know
read
what
it.
happens.
How do you fix that again? You click on his name or something?
Yeah, you gotta click ignore R again.
I'm glad that they gave the second letter to be A, which really cements that.
Unknown
this
pleasures.
again.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
And this is all your own faults. I mean,
Is it?
yes.
Is it though?
Why?
All right. Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Why?
All right.
Yeah.
No.
Standard train track.
Yeah. You guys ever have soup dumplings?
No.
Actually, no.
I've had wonton soup. Does that count?
No, it does not.
Oh, then I don't know what that is.
So wonton soup is dumplings in soup. The soup dumplings are soup in dumplings.
That's insane.
I know. It's crazy.
How do you not burn your mouth?
You do.
Then I don't want those.
No, they're actually it's really good. Like you pick them up and then you bite out a little hole in it and you suck out the soup and then you eat the dumpling.
I don't want
It's
to burn my
delicious.
mouth though.
What are you trying?
0 out of 10 equals 0. It's like a Pokemaster?
Yeah, it's a Pokemon Master.
That's Fred Durst.
Man, that teacher's a dick if he writes 0 out of 10, which means 0, you fucking idiot, which you would have known
If you
done
didn't get
better
a
on the
0.
test.
This is Rick and
Yeah.
Morty?
I mean,
Close.
Morty doesn't wear a hat.
Yes, it's true.
They getting a 0 too?
So, oh, that's a fucking Inukshuk.
Is what?
I'm sorry.
What?
All right.
Was that?
That's a-
did you just
that's
use
a big
Google
foot.
Flutter?
It's
Is that Waffle Stomper from Doug?
It's the grade that this person would receive, plus the first name of the female lead from 1985's classic film Back to the Future.
Took too long.
Wow.
What is happening?
A bit
Couldn't
too
draw like
obscure, though.
Leia from Star Wars.
You could have just drawn a
That's not
flea.
Fuck
I mean,
off.
Whatever. Someone would have worked better than that.
I should have drawn the basis from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Just drawn a flea.
Yeah, everyone would be like, it's a fly. Why is the fly so tiny?
Is that a Sheikah eye? Oh.
Just wouldn't be Pinturillo without,
Well, in fairness, I was the last one to get it there. So, you know.
Oh man.
Was that a Sheikah eye though?
Rob,
hello, you tiny fly.
Hello.
Hello, stinky fly.
It's potion seller. It's always potion seller.
Hello, potion seller.
Stinky potion seller.
I meant it into battle. Give me your strongest potions, ugly. Oh no, it's Sinvicta. It's a knife again.
Oh,
Oh, no.
there it is. Knife.
That's a scalpel.
Yo, why do you have all? Okay, which part is the blade? Is it the one with the
Wait,
hole
you
in
say,
it?
well, no. More importantly, you have a two-parter, and in part one, you have a plus sign.
Wait,
Get
what?
scalped, boys!
Dan.
I did.
Dan.
The only person I'm saying hi to is Nick because I miss him. I hate everyone else. Bye, guys.
Wow.
Wow.
Dan, your mic's super hot.
Wow. Yeah, he's
Bye.
playing For Honor, probably.
Yeah, it's probably 400. I think he jammed the scalpel through the sun.
I mean,
Is that an owl knife at the bottom?
Oh, that's cute.
what the fuck is the bottom part?
There's 3 X's and a.
It's like a Romulan ship is going through a wormhole or something.
Oh,
Somebody-
the first word isn't even Scott. Oh, what
It's
the
a
fuck?
shard of glass going into somebody's asshole.
Can we get like Dan Brown in here to get his cryptology skills in?
You can't have a two-parter with a plus sign in part one.
It's so
not
easy.
even
What are you guys
guessing
talking
this
about?
one.
Wait,
This is
what
the
is? I
dumbest.
still don't understand the first one.
It's a dull knife with a sharpening
Plus-
stone. Sharpening stone.
Why?
But then what's the second part?
That's it shows the knife after you're done sharpening it.
Why is the knife shooting a laser beam?
I was showing how sharp it was,
He has
Austin.
full health.
Yeah. You guys need to play Path of Exile more.
Dan, I don't recognize your subscription.
Wow.
Wow.
That's very rude.
You guys need to play
40.
more Path of Exile.
30.
Yeah, okay.
My saw broke.
You got it.
All right.
You're
What the fuck? Did you just get a hernia?
Yeah.
What was that?
So the word appeared before me. I was just really surprised.
Come on.
Sinvicta, what does this mean? I'm farming labia right now.
Ew.
Oh,
Warm labia.
You're what?
gross.
They're
dude.
farming labia right now.
I have no idea.
Should I give up? Or should I just
Oh.
keep farming labia?
Couldn't they produce extra tissue with like super long labias and use them for skin
Nick.
transplant?
Nick.
What are you talking about?
Sorry. I just thought it's just skin, so like why not?
Nick.
Yeah. Anybody ever want to get? Actually, do those exist? Do they have labia transplants?
Fucking hate this show.
Yeah, it's gone too far.
What was
You guys
that
ever-
beginning part again, Rob? How'd that go?
Well, because I was gonna make a joke, and then I figured.
It's like
I wanna-
Rob sees a tangent falling off a cliff, and he's like, I wonder if I can catch that.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
would you get a skin graft from Mark McGrath even if he told you it was gonna be a bloodbath?
Nope.
No.
No.
Oh, it's Gunman.
Oh, I like that.
I think it's Jason Statham.
Oh,
That's a great impression. Yeah. That's
Stop.
true.
Just leave it at that. That was perfect.
it's me, Jason Statham,
Was Michael Caine?
Michael Caine.
Statham?
young Michael Caine. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, okay,
fuck.
sure. This is Nick Bruiser from Punch Out, Super Punch Out. If I don't get 300 cc's of adrenaline straight into my fucking heart, my hand will keep growing until it explodes like a fucking balloon.
You know, I have a real British person sitting next to me right now.
Can she do a Jason Statham impression?
Just do a Jason Statham impression. All right.
Just go.
Wow.
Oi.
Oi. Oh, shit. There we go.
Oi. Oi. Oi.
Well, I
think
think
you
you know
get
what
the-
Ryan's chat's going to be saying right about now.
Ooh, ah.
Yeah, that's the one.
I can't do an ooh ah. It comes. I'm not saying I'm too articulate, but I articulate too much to do an ooh ah. I can't do it. How do you do it?
You just
That was done in post. Has anyone here ever seen Disturbed in concert and watched David Raymond do it in vivo? Because I don't buy it.
I think
Well,
you
like
can do
right
it.
afterwards, he does the coughing up the hairball thing.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, the No, that's Jonathan Davis. You freaking.
That
was really good.
Yeah, Nick's corn impression is actually lovely.
Wait, the beak is on the wrong side.
Oh,
Wait, it might be one of those birds with backwards beak.
Oh, it's a cloaca.
Rob.
yeah, okay, I get it.
Space well.
Rob. Can't do it very well. This is the worst drawing I've ever done.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
I
what the
got
hell's
it, dude. It's
happening.
pretty easy.
Why is the bird doing a somersault in the air?
I like that he's backwards.
That's its head. I thought it was a flying rooster taking a shit.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Oh my god.
I wasn't originally drawing it backwards, but when Rob said it, I was like,
Oh.
"Oh, it's got to be backwards now."
I see.
Ryan, turn on the fucking compressor on OBS.
I'm in XSplit, dude.
Use OBS Studio. It's way better.
Yeah,
How do you
really
turn on the
should.
compressor?
It's in the mic. It's a filter you can add now.
I actually drive the compressor. Top-notch hose, get the most, not the lesser.
Did you make that up?
Okay.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
that was amazing.
definitely
Oh, God damn
not
it.
Pimp C from International Players Anthem.
Oh shit, it's not Flea. Okay, that's what this character from France. France gets a 0.
You're very presumptuous, aren't you?
Mexico, Rob.
I bet that's France. Oh no, it's not France. It is Mexico.
No, it's Italy.
Oh,
It's-
fuck. My bad, my bad.
No.
Oh no.
Now it's not.
It's
I don't know what
double
it is.
green bar country. Oh, it's
Oh,
Italy.
fuck me.
Go.
It's not Naima.
We're doing karaoke, right?
I hope so.
I feel like someone's got to have planned it by now.
Planned it last time.
It's really good, actually. I could do the corn songs pretty well.
Really, just Austin, huh?
Don't know what we're doing here.
What?
Ireland.
Oh, F-ire, yeah.
Ah.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
No, you gotta get to like the grumblies part of your throat.
Rumblies?
The grumblies.
I believe that's what David Draymond said in his interview after that song came out.
That he speaks grumblies.
I have to go to the grumbly part of my voice. A juice from Pinturillo.
Yeah, and then I'm going to juice them on.
What's wrong with that drawing? That drawing was fine.
That was not fine.
It was not at all.
Yep. Okay. It's the only logical. Yep. All right. That's the only logical place that we can go.
Frankly, I have no idea. Oh,
Hello, my name is David Draymond. Boy. If I don't get a fucking 300 C's of my glands is gonna chap like a fucking balloon.
Dude, he got some. He skipped leg day.
Hello, governor. Hello, you stinky governor.
is that what happens if you skip leg day? Is your waist drops down to your feet?
Apparently.
'Cause then I never want to skip leg day ever again.
I'll tell you one thing, though. He definitely does his stretches.
Imagine you jump to do a jumping
Oh,
jack.
don't put your penis.
Oh
don't
my
slap
God.
your dick on the toast.
It's not a dick. It's
You were slapping your dick on the toast. Spreading.
It looks like he's just penetrated the loaf.
He's fucking dick slapping that
He
toast.
went raw into that loaf
Yeah.
of bread.
I do not want to dick slap the toast.
Oh, he's done it.
But imagine you went to do a jumping jack and like the space between your legs stretched open like a zipper.
Space between.
you never.
I don't know what you
Put
call it when
butter
you
on
fuck a loaf
toast
of
with your
bread,
dick.
Austin.
So, Honey played close like butter plays toast from
Yeah.
the Mississippi down to the East Coast.
East Coast. Yeah. Condos and creams.
Oh.
Endos for weeks. Sold
Oh
out
my! It was
seats to
just
hear Biggie Smalls
spreads.
speak.
What's
It
an
was
endo?
just spreads.
That's,
Endo is
marijuana.
marijuana.
I imagine
I thought it was
spreading.
a type of car.
I imagine spreading butter on toast is like kind of like a timing game. You run out of butter in between, it's not gonna feel too good.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta just rub it around the tip of your dick, and then you just want to rub the head right on there. You just get a little bit of pre-cum on there too. It
Rob.
adds the extra
Rob.
flavor.
I thought you said the butter was pre-salted.
That's a good point. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Hey, oh.
So you get the extra protein though.
Endo's a bike trick. You think there's a lot of protein in pre-cum?
I mean, probably.
Rob.
What on
What?
fucking earth?
Oh, he's got a tail.
I liked when his head was actually just an open like U shape. He's gonna pinch him.
Call the crib. Same number, same hood. It's all good. You about singing
What's in the
chorus.
first part?
It's not as easy as you might think. Like,
It's boxer minus F.
there's a reason I didn't give him oversized gloves, motherfucker.
Okay.
And
This drawing sucks.
What's the arrow imply? Number one is the bottom?
God, okay, if you had like, there's like this country, and then there's the rest of the continent like this, and then it's this thing right here.
No.
Florida.
which thing right where?
That's Italy.
What is the first part? How do you get C
It's
for wave?
the sea.
Oh my god.
God.
What is the yellow? Why'd you draw yellow like that
Also,
though?
why do you spell fight F-I-T-E?
T-E.
Hi, Bear.
Hey, Bear.
Hey,
Hi, Bear.
He's not in the call.
Hello, bear.
Hello, Bear.
You
Hello, Bear.
stinky.
Hello, Ruka. Hello, you stinky Ruka. Go throw up 2 times a week, ugly.
How do the cats react to potion seller voice?
You tell me, Ruka. They don't seem to acknowledge a change.
They're used to all kinds of weird sounds coming out of you, I think. Oh.
What?
All right. I typed it slightly too late.
It's not corpse.
Ryan.
So
I'm even singing the song for you.
Nailed it.
zombie.
Oh!
Bear.
Why would you ever draw a fucking zombie with X's for eyes?
Because it's dead.
That's a
The
freaker,
zombies
man.
do not have.
Who spells
X's
fight?
for eyes.
F-I-T-E.
Why is the zombie going after a honeycomb?
It's
I was
a
trying to draw a brain.
You dummy.
Yeah.
Does your brain have stripes? Because that's not good.
It wasn't done yet, Rob,
So
okay?
yours doesn't. It probably looks like a freaking garbanzo bean.
Wow.
Boy.
Mine's more wrinkled than Jason Statham's ballooning nutsack.
Did you know that koala babies eat their mother's poop?
For fun?
Alrighty.
No, it's because they can't digest eucalyptus leaves yet. So the mother makes poop that is digested eucalyptus leaves.
What? Wait a minute, though. Look
and
at
they
this.
eat it out of their butt.
Wait a minute. Why is Jason Statham's nutsack ballooning up?
Boy.
Boy.
If I don't get your strongest potions, my nutsack's gonna inflate just like a fucking balloon.
I hate this drawing.
And now I need a jacket.
I don't
How
know.
is that not sheep?
How is this not sheep?
Here, this is help, Ryan. In your head.
This is zombie sheep?
Fight me.
Zombie, zombie, zombie.
I like that. I like the tongue there. And I like the raspberry.
Is it? Oh.
Ah.
So good.
I like how everyone in the group has their own really good impressions of noises and songs.
We've all got one.
Yep. Hi, Bear. How you doing?
Hey, man. I got a question for you guys. Real quick one.
Okay.
Okay.
And
How
how
do you
would
prepare?
you?
How do you? How do you prepare a root beer float? Do you do ice cream first or soda first?
I do ice cream and then soda, but I tip it so you don't get as much foam.
It's got to be
That's
soda
smart.
than ice cream.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
I would think so, right?
I mean, I think that's
Just-
the
it would just
traditional preparation, but I prefer
Do you put the
other
milk
way.
in before the cereal?
Oh.
No, you put the cereal in before
Of
the milk.
course. So
Yeah,
why would
yeah.
you put the Coke in before the ice cream?
Oh, wait, why are you
Ice
putting the
cream
Coke in
needs-
there?
What?
A base. It needs a solution to dissolve into.
Oh wait, no, you're not saying Coke like Coca-Cola. You're saying Coke like a soda because
No,
you're
I
from the
usually have Coke
South.
floats as opposed to root beer floats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's just interesting then.
What?
I like them both.
I like them
cream
both, but I like
first.
Coke better.
Wait, Coke first. Wait.
No, ice cream first.
No, yeah, you put the ice cream first because
Of
if you put
course.
the ice cream into the Coke, you
but
risk
what happens
splash.
after you put it?
You
into
don't
the
fill it
Coke?
up all the way. You fill it up halfway, put the ice
But then
cream
you
in.
don't
If
get
need
that
more,
little
then you add
drizzle of
more.
Coke
All right,
on the top
here's
of
a
your
real
ice cream.
question.
Oh, Lord.
When's the last time you had a root beer or Coke
Oh
float?
God, years.
I had one.
1972.
Like a month
I'm
ago.
also,
10
I'm
years
definitely in the 90s.
I specifically get stuff to make sure that I have them on hand if I want one.
Sincerely.
Yeah.
That is madness.
When I had mono, I went on a binge because it was the only thing that I could eat that didn't kill me and like make my throat feel like it was going to implode. So I just got really addicted to ice cream sodas at that point. And
You
it's
call them
stuck with
ice
me.
cream sodas?
Yeah, what? Is that weird?
Ice cream, root beer float is the. Well, I mean, I guess if it's not root
It's
beer, you
not
can't go.
specific because it's not a root beer float. It's an ice cream soda.
Okay, that's fair.
Look, I apologize if my terminology was off.
Wait, can you make an ice cream soda out of vanilla ice cream and orange soda so you get a creamsicle float?
Yeah, you can
Oh,
do
Yeah,
that.
an ice creamsicle soda.
That sounds pretty good.
Man, he hits that. It's so satisfying when he hits that note.
What do the stars mean?
That's how many you got right.
What do the stars meme?
Yeah, what is stars meme?
Lynn said, whoa, that's really good for you, Kappa.
I'll give you my permission at least. I'm not saying you should live your life by my rules, but if you ever get sick and you decide it's between orange juice or ice cream mixed with soda, you got my blessing to consume the orange juice.
Yo, ice
not gonna
cream
help.
is good for you when you have a cold.
That is just
That can't
not
be true, man.
It's true.
It
It is
Increases
true.
the mucus
True.
production, makes you choke.
No. It coats when you have like a cough. It helps coat your esophagus and it helps to soothe the pain and makes it easier to swallow stuff.
Sure, it may soothe the symptoms.
Yeah.
Mm,
I shouldn't say good for you. That's a little too broad.
A menu broken bone?
menu breaky?
Oh, let's go, boys!
Did I give it away? I have no idea. Menu breaky?
It's the greatest drawing ever, honestly.
It's pretty good, actually.
People calling me from states I've never even heard of.
What state is it?
Fucking Montana.
Ah! No!
Oh,
I put it in after. I put it in there and it didn't give me the points.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that
pretty
one.
Man, breaky.
Menu break?
good. Is it not menu breaky?
Is it a plum bear?
It's Rainbow Bear.
Did anybody ever draw a plum bear?
I did, and you guessed it because it was
I-
plumber, and you
Yeah.
said plum bear.
Plum bear.
What is a plum bear?
It's a plum bear.
Don't worry about it.
They fix your sink.
New
Gotcha.
England.
New England.
Mula,
Miami.
Miami. Okay.
Buffalo. Oh, it's
Buffalo.
yeah, it's the
Is this a sports thing?
it's a sports
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, that's the AFC East, actually. Oh, you're gonna leave out the Jets? That's the only team we're gonna leave out. The Jets. It's the only one.
All right. Yeah.
That's right.
All right.
That's right. That's where those numbers go. That's correct.
God damn it.
Why does Ryan get to draw so many times?
I hate you.
Jesus Christ, dude.
God damn
What?
it, all the hell.
I'm not sure I understand why that is what it is, but I got it, I guess.
Oh
I'm
my
an adult.
god.
I'm impressed with your knowledge of the AFC East.
That, yeah.
Rob talks about it all the time. So
Yeah, but it chose to leave out the New York Jets.
yeah, I mean, like Ryan, who's in the NFC West?
Okay, hear me out. Wait, okay, NFC West. Give me another division.
NFC East.
NFC South.
No,
NFC
NFC East is easy because that's like Philadelphia
Yeah.
and the New York Giants
Yeah.
and the Washington Redskins.
Yeah.
And
That one's weird.
The one that's
Depart
yeah
flat.
weird. It's the weird
Yeah.
one.
is it Dallas?
It is.
Yeah.
Oh!
It's the Dallas Cowboys.
Good job.
Get the roasted.
Who's in the AFC North?
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's my division. That'll be a hint.
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
And Houston Texans.
No. that's the same sound you make when you get it wrong.
Tennessee Titans.
No, he was just
Those are all
doing the,
AFC teams, but they're all wrong.
That was
Yeah,
the world's
actually,
most
you
annoying
named-
sound.
Name 2
you go,
AFC
there's
South
one.
teams.
Yeah.
That's 2.
Not them
Okay,
already.
Ravens.
And
Steelers.
what is going on?
It's so bad.
Jesus Christ, what just happened?
the Cincinnati Bengals.
This is the end of the fireworks display where it's just an orgy of lights and explosions. I agree. End the stream is right.
Wow.
End it, Bad Joe. End it.
Wow.
It's a good drawing.
So yeah, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Baltimore Ravens, the Cincinnati Bengals. You got one more.
Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns.
There you go. You get it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was.
Good drawing.
Thank you.
What am I looking at here?
Oh, it's Monopoly.
It's Monopoly.
Yep.
Oh.
If you tried to draw that outside of the context of Monopoly, nobody would.
Thanks
know
for the
what it
keys to the
was.
kingdom, motherfucker.
I read
Wait
they're
a minute,
discontinuing one of the
type symbol.
pieces soon. I don't. it might have been this.
So we're not gonna have an LSS for like a week. How do we want to
Yeah.
leave the crowd? You know, what kind of impression do we want to give them?
Waffles de bleu.
Who won the Super Bowl last year?
No.
That would be Le Patriots de New England. Nouveau England.
No, last year.
Oh, last year I juiced Tom Brady. It was really lovely.
Juice Tom Brady?
Last year it was at the Denver Broncos. I remember very well. I remember Trey bien.
Him and Giselle came in because they were very sad.
Oh my god.
Who won Super Bowl 10?
A Super Bowl 10 that was the Steelers de Pittsburgh.
Rob, you better get this.
Who won Super Bowl 3?
A Super Bowl 3 that was at the New York Jets.
You are correct.
I'm glad we asked him the only ones related.
These are very
Obvious
tough
ass
questions.
answers.
It's a film
Yes.
strip.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
All
Okay.
right. Oh, all right. Yeah.
Oh,
Smart.
All right.
I just didn't want to draw all the boxes the whole way down.
Oh, all right.
Wait, what is it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sinvicta,
all right.
this is what they did to Bobby Shmurda.
You freeze
And
these a
Roger
lot too if
Rabbit.
you're having a good time.
Yeah, you do freeze
Yeah.
these.
They
You
do
go,
it to
freeze
Roger
bomb. Don't freeze
When you're
bomb.
streaming, you drop these all the time.
Hey.
Yeah.
No, that's
I would have drawn 0 out of 10 and then a circle with an arrow pointing to
Yeah.
it, and then
Right.
I know
Spider-Man
you
1
would've.
with a byline that said directed by Sam, and then an arrow pointing to where his last name would be.
Framey.
Yeah,
I got you.
Got it.
Sam Raimi.
Gotcha. Sam Framey. Yeah.
Boy.
All right.
If my nutsack doesn't inflate like a fucking balloon, it's gonna inflate like a fucking balloon.
Wait, he's kind of damned if he does, damned if he doesn't.
It's really a catch 22. So, yeah, good drawing.
Oh, is this?
Well, I said blasting off.
Oh.
It should be blasting off, right? Yeah, let's make sure that's the case.
So this premise for this movie is like sort of like The Cell, except his nutsack keeps inflating throughout the movie,
Yeah, it's called The Man with the Inflating Nutsack.
and he's
Well,
running
this is
around
what-
trying to like solve a crime or something, but his nuts keep getting bigger.
There we go.
And
It
after a
wasn't
point, he's
blasting
just kind of like crawling on his torso.
This
with
was
his ass
the
way up in the
Washington
air.
rocket.
no, yeah, it was good.
Was it the Washington Red Rocket?
Wow, it looks
Rob.
like the inauguration. Did you get that photo from the inauguration? Because there were no people in the drawing. Why don't we take some time to
Jesus
our channels?
Christ.